blow it the up.
Blow it up.
It's not working. At least see if Abe is real. Build around the kid and see if there's something there. If it's not there, blow it the up again. You have nothing to lose.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but
let's at least see what happens at the major.
I get what you're saying.
Legend.
You say that they have nothing to lose, Kason, and I get what you're saying, but that team does not think that way. They're not sitting there practicing and playing matches every day thinking, oh, we have nothing to lose. Who gives a f if we're getting pummeled? That's not the reality. Like, that's not the way players think. That's not the way the coach thinks. They're trying to field the best possible roster. So when you're getting pummeled, if that's the way they truly thought, then Legend would still be there in some capacity. They just wouldn't give a f.
But I don't think they're thinking clearly. That's the thing is I think that if you're gonna pick up Legend in the first place, you're gonna take a chance on the kid for a year, not 2 weeks.
Is Ben's camera on right now in the complexity
they
office?
put together a crappy team around the kid. By the way, I'm not saying I'm pushing the Legend propaganda or whatever, but I'm just saying if you're gonna take a chance on a kid like that, you take a chance for the whole year. Bro, if you're Surge, you're rebuilding.
Yes, but Kason, this is exactly what I mean. That's all cute and fun in retrospect before the season starts. It's like, hell yeah, this is awesome. We have this untapped kid. It's going to take a while to develop him. We all know that. But then when it becomes real and you're playing in matches and you're getting pummeled, that fun talk about developing, that all goes out the window because they're getting railed in real time and the whole community is going at them. The team has no vibes. There's no morale. There's no camaraderie because the team sucks. So all that stuff is fun until it's real. Just like Colt Havoc playing for the Stallions. It's all fun. Oh yeah, I'm going to go play for content. Woohoo, yay. And then you get pissed on and you're the best player in Challengers or one of them. And that silly fun content grind turns into a real competitive atmosphere and now you're pissed.
So why even pick up Legend? So why even do it? What's the point?
That's a great question.
So why even do it? So why'd they even do it then? If that's the mentality, why even do it?
It's a good question. They shouldn't have. Is the honest answer.
Wow. That's tough, Keza. That's tough.
No, but it's true. Is why. Why even do it?
Well, because he took a hit and the org took a hit. Both people lost. Legend did not learn a fucking thing, by the way.
Yusuf's typing they took a risk. What risk did they take? What 2-week risk? Building around talent around him who there's no veteran talent, no one to learn from? What the fuck kind of risk is that?
Bro, but he also did not have the Call of Duty reps, bro. We have to be completely honest here.
I agree, but then you're betting on him for a long time.
Exactly. He should not have been there. That was the mistake from Surge. They should not have picked him up. They should have just had him in Challengers. He should have started in Challengers to begin with because look how much he's already improved in Challengers. He improved basically not at all. If you watched Legend when he first started playing with the Stallions, once again, Tom, didn't you have to teach him how to slide cancel? Didn't you say that?
No, not slide canceling. You dragged it a little bit. You dragged it. Slide canceling.
Sorry,
no, I wasn't teaching him how to slide cancel. I was just telling him like he was doing a lot of sprinting. He was doing a lot of he was running too much.
Or
way too much running.
Something about like pre-aiming, some basic stuff. What I'm saying is he was still learning the basics when he went to the Stallions. He was running the wrong class. There were just certain things that a Call of Duty pro has to have in their bag. And they might not be the best at them, but there's certain basics that he still didn't have. So it was basically a big, colossal waste of time. He was getting shit on. The team was getting shit on. He gets put in an unfair position. The team has no vibes. That whole developing stuff goes out the window once it becomes real.
Tom, what are you doing?
My bad. I'm just working on something right now. Just working on. It's Benji. Look. Benji's camera is on in the office at the phase. He doesn't know. I don't think he knows that. He knows that it's on. You know what I mean? And I really want him to come back and just sit there. I really want to come back and just sit down because it'd be fucking comedy. But he's not doing it. You know? Fuck it out.
Yeah, Tom, you see what's happening downstairs, right?
Bruh, I see that, K-Side. I see that.
Yeah, hey, Tom, it's happening.
Hey, I went down there because the guy was there. Like, Mitch was like, yeah, the guy from AT&T is here. And I remember you said something yesterday, like, yo, what's going on? Like, where's, like, what's the update, like, on the fiber? And I was like, I don't know. I got to message him. Bro, he just pulled up, like, out of nowhere. Like, I didn't even know he was coming. Did you know he was coming?
No, I had no idea.
Right, I didn't know he was coming. I had no idea he was coming, and I went down there, and he said that they're installing the line today. They're literally installing the line. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He said, yeah. I said, all right, bet. Absolutely. But it's not going to be up today, though. Okay, it's not going to be up today.
Yo, how's Zin? How's Texas looking over there? Is it snowy? Is it bad?
And I never want to hear it again. And they're still not great, but they're getting there.
Did they get the snow out or no?
Like there's people on the roads. No, bro. There's no plows and salt here. It's just the sun, bro. It's 41 degrees, so it's above freezing. So things are starting to melt. Come Thursday, Friday, I think it'll be good.
Hey, Kason, you in my stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our setup for the weekend. Should I
I
go?
was arguing with a retard. Let me see.
Yeah, this is our setup. This is our setup this weekend. Should we go? Should like is this like what do we do?
Let me see.
All right,
Wait,
so,
wait, where are you?
all right, so when you walk in, see at the bottom it says door. That's the front door, right? And then you walk in. There's like a little room, right? There's a big table in the middle of the room, bolted to the floor, right? So there's no room for a couch. There's no room to the top or sides. Like there's no room here. Like you can't put a couch anywhere here, right? Then there's like these staircases right here, right? There's these like staircases, boom, 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 to the stands. Like we're gonna be in the stands, and we're gonna try and set up in the stands. You see this wooden plank?
I see it.
Yo, show Ben's camera real quick, Tom. Show Ben's camera real quick. Ben said to show his camera.
Let me see. Is he here? Let me see if he's here real quick. Let me see if he's here. Let me see, Benjay. Benjay, where you at, man? Where you at, Benjay? Hey! Look at this guy, Tony. Look at these guys.
He's looking
Come
good.
on.
Look at that smile.
You motherfucker.
Look at that.
Absolutely.
He's looking good, man. Look at that smile.
Wait, is he at the facility?
Yeah, he is, man.
Love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Ben. Wait, did you change your flight time, or are you still going earlier than later?
What happened? So my flight's tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning. But the problem is they rescheduled the boot camp, and now I'm in the air when the boot camp starts. I'm gonna be in the air. You know what I mean? So now I might be fashionably late to the boot camp. I might be fashionably late. You know what I'm saying?
We can hold it down for you.
You think you can hold it down for me?
Come on. Do I look like an asshole?
Nah, I don't know. You know what I mean?
I might be an asshole, but I'm no douchebag.
No, come on. The red eye, yeah, nah, I could take a red eye tonight. Should I take a red eye tonight? That sounds horrible.
Methods, who would you get to build for Surge? Dude, once again, I really don't know, just because I don't know who are like their guys in practice, right? Like if there is someone that's playing convincingly well in practice and the whole team just sucks and matches aren't going well against these teams, practice is your biggest sample size. We're in the unfortunate reality now that practice matters more than it ever has before. Because most teams are in Texas, so the servers aren't bad. So usually practice is now is probably the most fair it's ever been, if we're comparing it to like the way we came up and all that. And then you have the fact that there's you have the fact that there's so little matches that your biggest sample size is practice. That's where you truthfully get to see your team the most.
No, I'll include Ken.
I know exactly who I'd sign.
But I just think their heads are in the clouds.
But we already signed them, say hello, baby! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you overpaid.
Hey, no, I didn't, bro.
Yeah, I know
No, I didn't, man. That kid, listen, let me tell you something, bro. It's the golden child, as Tom says, the golden child.
Yeah,
He's worth every fucking penny.
Bye. Who?
Oh, he's talking about Luca.
Oh, Luca, the golden child?
The golden child.
It's the golden child, Luca, man.
Nah, Luca's eye test. That kid actually is gross, bro.
He's great, bro. Listen, bro,
Luca's disgusting.
Let me tell you guys something. When I talked to the kid on Discord at 3, 4 in the morning for back-to-back nights, I'm telling you right now, it wasn't even about his gameplay. The character of the kid is the human being he is. No, Zin, that shit matters, bro.
Shut up.
Bro, you can say shut up all you want.
That shit
actually
matters more than anything.
Bro,
I promise you it does.
The fact that this kid is actually coachable, wanted to stay in challengers to grow and be a better player and not just take the first thing. Bro,
He didn't want to stay in challengers. That's cap, bro. Like listen.
Not cap, bro. That shit matters, man.
If you offered him a starting spot on FaZe that day, he would have said yes, bro.
Well,
he wasn't going to say exactly.
He
so what do you mean he wanted to stay in challengers? That's cap. He has no choice while his visa gets situated. Let's actually just speak facts, please.
Well, by the way, that is true. But I'm telling you, when you speak to a person, you could just tell the kind of person they are, bro. Unless I see through that shit. I could just tell he was a good kid, had a great story, super motivated, and actually is coachable and willing to do whatever it takes to win. Now, that's what I got from him. And by the way, Zen, you know this. At the end of the day, talent is incredible, and talent is like the #1 thing. But talent is not all like to be a winner, bro. It's just not. I agree with that. It's just not. So I saw more in that kid to the point where we were like, we should do that.
Hey, you heard what Scrappy said? Everybody's good at this game. Everybody's popping doopies. Blah, blah, blah. All right, well, it looks like whoever puts in the most time and the most work is going to win then. It looks like whoever has the best mentality is going to win then if it's just so easy and everybody's shooting straight. So what's going to be the difference maker? You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. I didn't say that. That's what he said.
I don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
Scrappy did call Luka
listen,
shit.
I look at it that way, bro.
No, 100%. His mindset, his attitude, those are all added pluses. But at
Shit
the end of the
matters,
day,
man.
it's the eye test and the fact that he was dropping 50s every game, how young he is. It's this player from overseas. It's everything all in one.
Huh?
What's confusing?
Hey, Scrappy called the Luka shit? No.
Bro, Scrap calls everyone shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty true.
Nah, Luka is good. Anybody that's calling him shit just doesn't watch. He's obviously good. And everyone's like, oh, well, you never know if he can do it at the pro level. That's the same with anybody in any pro thing ever. You don't know if the college wide receiver prospect is going to be that good in the NFL. You have no idea if the player frying in challengers is going to play the same in the pro league. That's literally that's every single competitive product ever.
He calls me shit, right? Like, well, what are we talking about? Have you seen me play?
Yeah, you're godlike. I don't know what the hell
I'm
he's saying.
like, the Reaper, bro. I'm the
Okay,
Reaper.
but hold on, I do want to say this real quick. There are definitely players who, when you talk to them, they're drooling on themselves, and you can't have a conversation with them. They just sit there and they just nod their head and they just say, yeah, and they just show up, they call out, and they get off. There's definitely players like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I agree.
It is what
See,
it is,
I
bro.
don't know because
it is
I
what it
think
is.
players develop, bro. Mercules, for example, obviously an anomaly if we're talking about him, but
Definitely an
Mason
anomaly.
has came out of his shell so much more ever since being on the team and developing. If you compare Mason now to what Mason was in Challengers, he's already advanced so much as a teammate, as a personality. So you have to allow players to grow. You can't expect Challengers players to be the jack of all trades as soon as they get picked up. You need to look at certain things like talent and hopefully comms, but you also need to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to improve those things when they're in the right situation. You can't expect every player to have the talent, the attitude, the comms. Not every player is going to be a complete package off the get-go.
And also, he came into a really good situation and thrived.
Exactly. Which, once again, like there are certain. Listen, this is the reality. There's definitely a bit of luck. Like Mason got a chance because a player couldn't get into the country. Ghosty came
But he
on
took
to a very
advantage of it.
good,
But he took advantage of it.
exactly, to a very good optic team. And then in some situations, you get the shit end of the stick because more often than not, it's the teams that are 9 through 12 that are changing, not the teams that are top 5, top 6. That's the reality, and that's where sometimes it sucks, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. That's kind of the big issue with the stigmas that people draw, like Exceed, for example. Before Exceed started playing like this on Carolina, I was reading countless comments that Exceed is dog shit, Exceed doesn't deserve it, blah, blah, blah. What about this guy? And now look, everyone's eating their words. The same can go for a bunch of different players, but there are just stigmas on players that until they're broken, people won't change their minds.
Yeah, it's true. I agree.
Like when I went 4-23.
No.
So what else were you guys talking about?
Where all I do is flank, or Tony, all you do is iron. You know what I mean?
We were just talking about Surge, really, about like the potential, what they can do. I think no matter which way you put it, the reality is it's going to be very difficult for Surge to just become, no matter what roster you field, you can throw the best 4 players from Challengers out there and hopefully it works. You're still competing with the likes of FaZe, Thieves, Toronto, like teams with the best talent in the world and the systems and the coaching staff. It's still an uphill battle.
I mean, it is.
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
I mean, dude, if I'm sitting in Surge's shoes, I'm just trying to find my cornerstone pieces for the future. I mean, I know you're gonna say anyone wants to win right now, right? They're spending money, they want to win right now, 100%. But whatever they're doing is not working. I'm finding the talent that I think I can build off for the next few years, whatever that is, and putting them in the right situation to win.
Yo, why don't you just
Even
get
if
rid
it's
of like
even
3
if it's
of
long
them?
term. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm seeing how if Abe is one of my cornerstone pieces for the future, and I'm gonna do everything I can to build around him to see that. That's what I would do personally. And then if that's not there, then I'm gonna grab another kid from Challengers and see if that kid's like, dude, you have nothing to lose if you're Surge. You just don't.
Yeah, but like, there's pros and cons to what you're saying, right? You're essentially saying that if you're Surge, you're just trying to make as many moves as possible, as quick as possible to find the right pieces. But then you're taking away the component of the team growing together, or them actually learning how to play the game together. Like, if you're picking up players, you want to give them at least some time to try and put it together. You're never really going to find something that works almost immediately. There's honeymoon periods.
No, of
there's
course
all
not.
this.
Of course not. People you believe in those, and you're not just plugging in people just for the fuck of it, right? I'm saying like someone you actually believe in. And
But this
and
team,
actually,
they believed in, obviously. Like, they believed in Lunars. They bring in TJ from Challengers. Legend was obviously a mistake. They bring in that they have players they believed in. It's not like they're a team of just like of old retired pros, and they're like, I think they're trying. It's just not that easy.
well, again, I don't know how much they are trying because again, we can go back to this Legend thing. They tried for 2 weeks, and that wasn't the right pickup for that because that's not a kid you pick up for 2 weeks.
Yes,
So-
I agree. That was a mistake.
So
But
like
once again, I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself. That was just a situation where it sounds good and you're praying to God it works beforehand, and then you're actually losing and everyone's vibe killed, and then it becomes real.
yeah, I mean, I get it.
Like the whole talent development thing, you have nothing to lose thing, only works in hindsight and like retrospect. When you're actually a player on that team, you don't think that way. You don't get 3-0'd every match and think, oh, we're still developing so and so. That's not the way people operate. Especially with how little you play. Like, that's also what sucks. It's one thing if players are playing a fuck ton of matches and they can bounce back from a big loss, or they can build momentum, build confidence. You get fucking 3-0 slammed and you don't play for 7 days. And you get 3-0 slammed again and you don't play for 7 days. There is no...
Yo, this guy said no team is losing on purpose. But here's the thing. Some teams are putting in way more effort than other teams. And that's a fact. It is what it is. There's just people in the league who are true professionals, bro. They put in more effort. There's people in the league who literally don't give a fuck. I promise you, chat. I promise you. They load up, they call out, they get off. They don't talk to anybody. They don't add any value to the scrim session. It's not productive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, there are just people who are just grinders and put in more time and put in more work. Like, some people want it and some people simply don't want it. And I feel like I feel
That's
like
on the
our
organization.
talent sometimes, Tom.
That's on the
100%,
organization
bro.
to get those guys out immediately then. I mean, if that's like a top-down issue as well. If you're a coach or a manager and you have players that are going through the motions and aren't putting in extra time and aren't showing up and performing in practice, I mean, at that point, what are you doing? What kind of organization are you running? What kind of team are you trying to have if you allow a certain player to drag everybody else down?
And by the way, that's the team I feel like we haven't faced this year.
Yo,
And
Cincy, you're
especially
brain
when we
dead,
were-
bro. You're brain dead. You don't know.
Yo, and Tom, I know you agree. Yo, when we were putting together this roster in the offseason, yo, I'm telling you, the one thing we actually talked about this roster was how hardworking of a team we put together. Like, this team, bro, they grind. They're smart. Like, that shit matters, bro. They're actually coachable. Yo, bro, Abuza and 04 come in, insanely coachable, so hungry as fuck. Like,
Well, that
bro,
was a
shit
Rambo Ray
matters.
vouch as well. I don't know if people know
Yo,
that,
Rambo
but
Ray, yo,
even Ray
yeah.
was vouching for these guys heavy.
Rambo Ray vouched heavily about these guys before we picked them up, and actually showed they're like, dude, they're great players. They're coachable. They're fucking. They just want it, and that shit matters, man. That shit really, really matters.
Well, FaZe has always been known for really good practice culture. Like, FaZe, since the CDL started, has always been known for like super good quality practice, constantly playing, always playing search. Like, they don't fuck around in practice. Like, that's not acceptable on FaZe. That's been
Tom,
a thing behind the scenes.
someone
for
in
a
your
while.
chat said any player is coachable. What is Kason saying? You're
Yeah,
actually. Let me tell you. No. Let me use the word. You're a retard. You're a retard. No, you're a retard. You're not brain dead. You're a retard. It's okay though.
I'm seeing a lot of shit in the chat that people just they just don't understand. They just don't get it. It's all good. It is what it is, man. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I'm sure, brother. Hey, try talking to somebody, and when you're talking to him, you turn around and he's looking at the wall. You know what I mean? He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. You're having a conversation with somebody, he's not answering. You turn around and he's literally just staring at the wall, and you're like, "Hello." Brother, I'm talking to you. Can we, like, I'm trying to have a combo with you,
Actually,
bro.
you know what though? I do want to defend some of these players in a certain regard. It's unacceptable for teams to not have a place where all the players are together at this point in the CDL. You have players scattered around the US in their bedrooms. It's very hard to build a team culture and compete with some of these teams that are together every single day, getting lunch together, playing in the same room, doing all this. You got a guy in California, a guy in Utah, a guy in New Jersey. Let's get a fucking grip and be professionals, please. Why don't we, at the very least, I don't think you need to pay top dollar. I'm not saying you need to go pay $100,000 per player for a bad team, but you get what you give. You should have a place where the team can play out of, where they can be a teammate.
Wait,
In
what
my
do you mean?
opinion, I think
like
that
a
helps.
facility? Like a facility?
Yeah, bro, compared to everyone else.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, some people don't have those resources, bro. You know what I mean?
Hello said, thoughts on Carolina's success without a facility? Tyler, could you not argue that they could be playing even better if they were in a facility? There's no way to know. And once again, Carolina's a bit of an
I don't think
anomaly
that matters
right
that
now.
much. I don't think that matters that much. I'll be honest.
They're also playing on Iowa servers, aren't they?
I think
Aren't they
facilities
playing on
are.
Iowa and Nero's on a server, same with Lurks?
I think you either have the work ethic or you don't, whether you have a
By the
facility
way,
or
I'm
not.
super happy for Carolina. That shit is lit to see. Like, actually incredible. But I will say this, and I even speak for us too. Like, everyone has us as like one of the best teams going in. Yo, at the end of the day, we got to see everything on land. We haven't even seen an event yet. I think we got to wait to see what happens in person, and then we can rejudge how these teams are. Bro, COD has so much recency bias. It's unbelievable.
Well, because there's nothing else to go off of. We just
I
had
agree.
a fucking 8-week slow drip of league matches to where everyone's begging for a major. So the only thing there is to talk about, bro, we have a 1-month break, and then a team comes out hot or slow. It's like the entire league before that month break doesn't even mean anything. At this point, it's a brand new game.
I agree, Zin. There's not enough matches to go based off of. I completely agree.
So
It's,
yeah,
it's pretty annoying.
that's why I say practice matters right now. It's the
Get the fuck
unfortunate
out of my
truth
cheek.
that practice quality super matters. And I'm talking to a fellow about this team stuff. He said, I also think it promotes less spending and laziness. I mean, listen, the fact of the matter is when you're at a facility, it doesn't have to be the hex quarters. For example, I think Boston, they just have they have apartments, and then they have a team room in a different, like in the apartment, right? So they have 4 setups. They're playing in the same room. That promotes accountability because when you're talking about issues, you're looking at people in the face. You know that everyone's paying attention. You can tell who's taking it serious. When you have people rolling out of bed, barely even showering and hopping online, it's a completely different environment than these teams that are showing up at a set time, going over VOD together in the same room. It's just a different level of accountability. And I think it's even more important for some of these younger guys too, to like get them out of their shell. Because also the stakes are higher, bro. When you move out of your parents' house and you move to Texas or wherever, and there's expectations for you as a teammate, it also puts things into a different perspective. You're real comfy in that room with your mom's cooking and your bathroom you grew up in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What, people are uncomfortable on land? Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like,
My bad. I got up for a second.
there's a different level of camaraderie and accountability when you're playing in the same place as your teammates.
Yeah, I can agree to that. I'll agree with that.
Okay.
I think a
then you
facility
got people
matters.
said-
I think a facility matters for sure at the pro level. I think it helps. I mean, I'm just like, I'm looking at it from like a different perspective. Like some people might not have those resources for a facility, and I just don't think that's an excuse, right? Like I don't think a facility could be used as like an excuse as to why, like, you know, somebody's not going hard or people aren't holding people accountable or this and that. It definitely helps though. I feel like you can't deny that, Tony. I mean, I agree with you. Like it definitely helps, right? But like, bro.
I mean, bro, that's amateur. I'm sorry. That is challenge. We have our challengers team playing in the same room. And obviously, I know we're a bit of a different circumstance, but there are some pro teams that aren't even doing that. 1 of 12 pro teams are operating like challenger teams. And it's one thing, you know what? You don't want to provide a facility, at least provide a housing stipend. Instead, they pay this low ball salary where the players would be stressed having to move out on their own and pay for their own living and try to do that themselves.
Well, you gonna get him a house?
I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's an apartment. I don't give a fuck if it's a house. The players, if you're 1 of 12 pro teams and the norm is that every team is together, you should be fucking together. Period.
Hey, Ben, listen, I'm pretty sure Exceed's gonna get there, guys. I mean, Ben's talking about in the chat. What did Ben say? He's like, we should be what did he say about Exceed? I wonder, by the way, would Exceed tweet if they will all be here by today, or if they will get delayed coming in? Now, if they don't get here today, they'll get there tomorrow. There's no way. There's no way they don't get there by Thursday.
At the very least, there's enough teams already in Dallas to where hopefully they just be able to adjust the schedule. You know what I mean? Like maybe they would just put
Bro, I
some
think
Friday
actually-
matches to Thursday.
I think how was it? 9 out of the how many are in Dallas?
Toronto is not. Surge is remote.
And Carolina.
Carolina's remote.
So three teams on Dallas.
And then I think C9 is 3/4 in Dallas.
Use the flank card for the jet? Could we stop with that, Gucci? K-Son's gonna pay for the jet. And we're gonna
Wait,
go
what?
together. Yeah, you're gonna pay for the private jet. You didn't hear? And we're gonna pull up to the event together. Absolutely.
Brother, what?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting the jet.
I'm not getting a fucking jet.
You're yo, bro. What do you? You're
I'm not getting a fucking jet, bro. I'm not getting that shit. Absolutely not.
Wait,
what?
Surge
Fuck
is
yeah.
Texas. Tej is in PA still. Wait, so is Surge 3/4 Texas?
Oh no, I have no idea.
And then Tej is in Pennsylvania?
I have no
Okay,
idea.
so I mean, hopefully
Yo,
Tej
people
can
are
get in
saying
good as well.
Stallions Black doesn't talk. Like you're literally talking about your team. Yeah, you're right. That's why I've been fucking raging for fucking a month. That's why I've been fucking raging, man. There's nothing worse than going into a team call after we lose a map and it's absolute silence. That's when I start fucking playing cricket soundboards. That's when I start playing fucking crickets and shit. Bro, I pay attention to shit like that, bro. I pay attention to people who want to be there and actually want to like be a good teammate, get involved, fucking speak up, like be a leader.
Matters,
But that shit matters, bro. That shit matters. And trust me, after the major, you know what we're doing. Or you know what we're fucking doing after the major. It's go time. I want people on a team that are productive.
I also know what you're doing.
Do you know? No, we don't have anything set in stone yet. We have we have certain plans. We're looking at certain people. We don't have. We're gonna see how they perform this weekend too. I mean, we don't have nothing set in stone.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We got some. You know, we got some people on our eye and shit. You know, some of those guys are stallions. Some of them might not be stallions. You know what I mean? But you know, we're getting our eyes peeled. You know what I mean?
Yo,
We're keeping them
Just
peeled.
remember who's behind you, Tom. Never forget FC Draco might come out of nowhere. Never
FC
forget
Draco
it, Tom.
could. I mean, he could. I mean, I heard one
Tom.
of my players on the Stallions was literally trying to form an FC Draco team in the middle of a practice session. Literally in the middle of a practice
this is
session,
true.
he was
I can
trying to
confirm.
sketch on the team and form a team with FC Draco. You know what I'm saying? No, it was not Swooty. All right, it's actually from Stallions Black. This was in the process of when they blew up. I don't know if you guys remember, but they ended up blowing up. You know what I'm saying? There was a period of time where they blew up, and then 2 weeks went by. There was nobody else there, and they all came back
And
to
I
each
don't even
other.
have a team. I don't even have a follow do challenger.
Yeah, and then K-Son fucking told me I lost fucking force. That instead of being productive in a scrim session after scrimming for 2 days, we're already trying to blow it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, fuck.
And obviously, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, bro. People they're just so brain dead. They're just so fucking brain dead. We had a Stallions Omit collab. The team was supposed to be Ryan, Okes, Nate, and Icons. They played 5 maps. 5. I'm pretty sure they won 4 of them. And after the series, Nate and Icons left the team. They left the team after 5 days. Or sorry, 5 maps, not 5 days. 5 maps. It wasn't even an hour. They were a team for 1 hour. We had hours, a 2-3 hour conversation. Me, Rafi, Los, Vals. We were all sitting around the table having a good basis, a good conversation, a great team. Look, even Rafi's in here. He said, "Don't get me started." Brother, these guys were all down. Everybody's ready to do
Wait,
it.
that's
All the
not
players were
happening
down.
anymore.
No, it's not happening. Nate, I just told you, Nate and fucking
dude, that
Icons
sucks.
left the team after 5 maps. They left to go play with some other guys. You know what I'm saying? Did Doug get them to
Wait,
sketch? Probably. I don't know.
Who is Nate's team now?
Alpha, right? Isn't it Alpha and Doug?
Nate, Alpha, Doug, and 1?
No, Nate, Icons, Alpha, and Doug. Isn't that their
Oh,
team?
I didn't know. I didn't know if it was Icons.
Yeah, it's Icons. Icons and Nate were like a package deal. They're like a duo. You know, they're like a little duo and shit. Like, bro, I texted Rafi just laugh. Like, bro, I'm texting these people just laughing. Like, bro, these guys are just brain dead. Like, they don't understand that they are just constantly taking steps back over and over and over again. Constantly changing the team and blowing up the team every fucking 2 hours is not gonna work. Rick 1 of 1 Fuck you, Rick 1 of 1. Fuck you. Okay? You've been an asshole all fucking day. If I want to scream, I'll scream. Fuck yourself. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking Rick 1 of 1. Been fucking pissing me off all fucking day, man. All day this guy's been pissing me off, bro. You know what I mean? Mod him. They want me to mod him. I'm not fucking modding him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not modding this guy.
Mod Rick.
Mod Rick. They spamming Mod Rick. You know, what the fuck?
I actually cannot wait for this major, bro.
Yeah, the major's gonna be a movie.
And the Thursday matches are actually crazy.
Nah, the major's gonna be a fucking movie, bro.
Yo, who do you got? Who do you got? Us or Falcons?
You asking me or Tom?
I think I had Optic.
Who do you got, Kason?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, so you have Falcons.
No. If I had a lean, I mean, no. You know what? I'm not gonna say, bro. I'm good.
What do you?
No,
Why?
he just doesn't want bad juju because he's a team owner. He doesn't want bad juju and shit. That's all.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah, he
fair.
just doesn't want to get involved. He doesn't want
lens.
to get it all involved in shit. I think Optic's gonna win that one, personally, but I don't know. It
Oh,
could
they're
go either
saying
way.
everyone's saying you pick Falcons. Is that true?
Who?
Oh.
I picked Optic on a flank. I picked Optic.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tune into the flank real quick. Let me see what I said real quick. Let me see. Wait, where is it? Where do we do the predictions? Right here. Let me see real quick. Your predictions.
It's just gonna be so
I got
unpredictable, bro.
Genomates
First
winning the whole
fan,
game.
everyone in front of each other. It's just gonna be such a different game.
Toronto Koi versus Genomates. I got Genomates. Thieves versus Ravens. I actually got Ravens. And Falcons versus Optic. I actually got Optic turning up on land. Bro, you guys just lie. My chat just lies. Why do you guys just lie all the time? Because it's just always lying. You know, I'm not dumb. I remember what I said. AI. Okay, AI. I said Optic on a flake, though. I said Optic. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
These motherfuckers. All right, bro. They just be lying and shit, bro. They just be fucking lying. Hindsight. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Come on. Well, this is what we're doing. So this is what we're fucking doing, man. Okay. Now play more to clip. Fuck yourself. Play it yourself.
Wait, who does G2 play?
FaZe.
Wow.
That's a
That's
good match
also
as
a
well.
banger with the way G2's playing. Bro, that's the thing. Here, I'm bringing up the schedule real quick.
Yeah, Mamba was phasing down. Remember that, chat? Remember when Mamba was phasing down? Yeah, okay.
Don't say it out loud, Tom. Don't say it out loud.
You know what I mean?
The crazy part is every single one of these matches can go either way. Every single one. Toronto versus Gentlemates. Thieves versus Carolina. Optic versus Falcons. G2 versus FaZe. Every single one could go either way.
Look at him. There he is, Mamba. Oh, man. Mamba, you
That's
packing
so
your cowboy
insane.
boots? Hey, Mamba, be a real shame if you wake up in the morning, Mamba, and your cowboy boots are gone. Be a real fucking shame, Mamba. You know what I mean? Be a real shame if you can't find your boots. You know what I mean? How you gonna play without your boots, Mamba? Fuck yourself.
Absolutely.
Fuck yourself, man. Hey, yo, 04 said we robbing low bro boots. Absolutely,
Yo,
twin.
04, the lamp coming your way, brother. The lamp coming your way for a week.
Hey, you're making a Urus over? You're making a Urus?
The Urus is going to Texas, Tom.
Man, come on. I love that car. Every time I walk in the garage, it's mine. Oh, it's a beautiful fucking car. What a car. Hey, 04, absolutely, twin. Man, I didn't realize they were in here. What a pleasure, man. Also, can I say something? I wasn't talking shit about Gwen. I'm just saying they keep building a lot of teams around him, and I think they need to get the right people around him, bro. They can't just waste his time. Like, they got to get the right people to where he's going to shine the most. And he also needs to start playing the game the right way. And I think the only way that happens is if people are like actually holding each other accountable in the camp. I don't think Vancouver is holding themselves accountable. I don't think they are. I really don't think they are, bro. I think they're
I
just
don't know. I still think you're overblowing. They only made a one-person change. You're acting like they've had him in like a bunch of different roster iterations. Like, I do agree with what you're saying. I do. Obviously, Gwen has things to work on. I'm sure there are things that he can improve on, but you're acting like he's been a part of like 4 different rosters and he's just the common denominator out. Legend was a clear mistake. They replaced him with TJ. So far, it's not enough. I don't know. Tony loves Gwen, bro. I've maybe talked to
Who said the
once
Gwen
in my
info?
life.
Wait, what Gwen info? Ernie, what Gwen info?
How about
What Gwyn info?
Tony isn't thinking of the Carolina rosters? Bro, we can talk about the Carolina roster. Carolina was playing phenomenal. Restart's underperforming. They dropped him for Dylan Rex, who was one of, if not the best players and challengers, and he did not play well at all, and the whole team turned to fucking dog shit.
Bro, Ernie, I don't think I heard that from anybody directly in the camp. I think I've just heard that in like TeamSpeak and shit. Just people like just in TeamSpeak just talking, like people just talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I heard it from like somebody directly. Like I didn't talk to Slasher. Like somebody said probably Slasher. Like bro, Slasher's never told me that Gwyn is fucking not trying or like going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I have heard from Sabri that it wasn't the best environment. I have heard from Sabri with Vancouver Surge that it wasn't the best. Like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't the very most productive environment. And I'll be honest, from the outside looking in, I feel like it wasn't.
No, it's an awful team for Legend to be thrown into. Are we fucking kidding? What?
Exactly. Like I feel like from the outside looking in, it was probably
Lunars,
obvious.
Gwyn and Abe, there's not a single veteran voice to try and help that guy
gotta
develop.
think, Sid. You gotta think.
Hey, Ben.
You know, hey Benjay, what's going on?
Not much. Just had a nice little lunch. Had Kayson's favorite Mexican joint, Mi Cocina.
Very nice. You're at the facility, right, Ben?
Yeah, I'm at the.
Yeah, Ben, go grab whatever you want from the fridge. Whatever you want, it's yours.
I've already grabbed a zero sugar Coca-Cola, but
There you go, man. On the house, man.
came in to enjoy the convo here. Came in to enjoy the convo for a bit, you know.
Absolutely, Benjay. Absolutely. Let me add your picture. Benjay.
I mean, I can set the cam live, you know, if you want me to.
Yeah,
just
set the
sign back
camera
in.
live. Yeah, turn the camera on. I got it up. I got everything up right now. You can turn it on. Absolutely.
Dan, are you sick?
No, I'm not sick. Why?
I don't know. Someone
I
asked
think it's
that.
his mic. I think it's just his mic.
No, it's just this. It's just this mic.
Ernie, I get that. Like Legend was dropping a 0.4, Ernie. Like, and that probably wasn't helping at all. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Gwyn needs to start.
Right
Like
back.
Ernie, Gwyn needs to start taking matters into his own hands, bro. He can't just sit there and go through the motions. He has to take it by the balls and put it in his own hand, bro. And if he's not doing that, I feel like that's an issue. That I don't know if he's doing that or
But
not.
how do you know? Exactly. So why are you even saying that, though, if you
Because
don't
of the
know?
rosters that they're building. That's why I'm saying that. And he's that guy. He's supposed to be that guy. Why is everybody spamming question marks? What happened, Ben? Did you turn the camera? What happened? Bro, Tom, you're dumb balls in it. Oh, that? Because I said he's got to put his balls in his hands? Bro, you know,
Absolutely.
bro, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, it's like, bro, like, Tony, who was going on before? Like, what were his past teams? What was
It was Carolina. It was
Carolina with
Slasher,
TJ
Teej,
and
Vivid,
Slasher.
and then it was Dylan Rex for Vivid. That was the only rosters.
And then this roster that he's on now.
And let's just talk about Carolina real quick. They were actually
Wait,
really
what about
good.
T-Fell and Clay? There was that roster too. What? Oh, T-Fell and Clay was his rookie season.
Wasn't that just one event?
C9. Cloud9, Tony. Cloud9.
Who was that team?
I don't know. I forget.
Yeah, holy bro, I'm telling you, we watch so much COD that it starts to blend together. Who was the roster?
Benjay, who was that roster, Benjay? Benjay, who was that roster?
For what?
Gwyn's C9 roster. Who was his C9 roster?
Carolina year one. It was Fellow, Clay, Teej, and Gwyn.
Yeah, that's
Fellow
last year.
Clay. There's way too many vets on that team. There's no wonder why that shit didn't work. There's way too many vets
we
on
talking
there.
about the team last year? The team could have been good last year. What are you talking about?
They were good until they dropped Vivid because he wasn't getting a lot of kills. And then Dylan Rex came in and he just did not play great. The whole team went to shit.
But why
that
did
was
he
playing
play
well-
great? But hold on, though.
Everybody besides Gwyn started underperforming. Gwyn was frying all year and finally showed up on LAN at Champs and EWC. That's a fact.
Okay, so this is what you do. After this major, you see how it goes. If you're going to blow it up and build around Gwyn, you have to get talent around them that you know they're going to come in and be productive. And it can't just be people coming. Like, he also needs to step up. Like, even with talent being surrounded, like, with him, like, if you're surrounding talent with him, like, he's going to have to step up as well. And, like, especially if they're, like, rookies coming in. Like, he might not be the rookie anymore. Like, if they're picking up, like, rookies and shit. Or you pick up, like, fucking Brack or something. Like, somebody who's going to come in and, like, fucking start yapping. Because I'll be honest, bro. When I watch Vancouver, including Gwyn, their whole entire roster, the arrows are not it, bro. The arrows are not it. But, oh, what is that, Ernie? Hindsight? Is that hindsight, Ernie? Because I've been watching it for a month. And I'm sure if you watch the same thing, Ernie, I'm sure you would be saying the same fucking thing, Ernie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of the top teams who watch Vancouver. Let me ask you this, Ernie. Ernie, do you think Vancouver's running the right ways on the map? Do you like their arrows, Ernie? Ernie, do you think they have good arrows? Yes or no, Ernie? Yes or no? Do you think they have good arrows? Do you think they have good teamwork? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? You know, what do you think, bro? 2 Bens is crazy? Yeah, we do have 2 Benjays right now. So
Yeah, yo, Ben, they're saying you're texting hoes in D-Town. Are you trying to get some action this weekend?
Zen, I'm locked in because we do a watch party for 12 hours, so I'm trying not to get distracted. You know what I mean? Like,
all right.
He didn't say nothing.
Otherwise, you know, I get Tommy yelling at me that I'm not executive producing and I'm fucking slacking off.
Wow.
Well, what happened? What did I do now?
You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything.
Somebody donated. He called me Captain Pepperoni. It's got racial undertones. Where's Ernie? All of a sudden, he doesn't know how to type?
I mean, he might be loading a map for a scrim, you know? It's about that time.
Yeah, that makes sense, true.
You think he's loading a map for scrim, so he's been in here for 50 minutes, but now they're scrimming.
I guess. I would hope so.
Okay, well, we'll ask him that question later. Tony, do you like the ways that Vancouver's running on the map? Do you like their arrows?
I think the team sucks, but it's also they're getting pummeled once a week by teams like FaZe. Like, it's so hard to truthfully evaluate them. It's a confusing team because the team is obviously not good, and they're playing against the best of the best, getting globe-trotted on. So I truthfully don't even know how to evaluate them individually.
The team is not set up for success this year, especially putting Legend in this situation.
Bro,
they brought in
Safari, I'm not blaming Gwyn. I'm telling him to keep Gwyn. I'm telling him to keep Gwyn. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all to keep him. My bad, Benjay. Sorry, people aren't listening, Benjay. They're just not listening.
You're good. I mean, I just think they were set up for failure. I think what Vancouver are going to do is just keep picking up different challengers players. The combinations are not going to work, and they're going to get less. Like, I don't... Listen, not everybody can be top 8 in the league, okay?
Facts.
And they're understaffed situation. They're under-resourced situation. They're going to be a tough spot points-wise because my expectation is they're going to have 10 points by the end of the split. Like, I don't know. They're going to probably try, like... I don't know. They could pick up, like, Gwyn's boys and maybe, you know, kind of stick with that circle. But,
Gwyn's boys?
Yeah, who are his boys? Who are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
What do you mean?
Like, brother, do not put Gwyn in another cycle where he's going to go 1-10 again and the team is fucking chalked.
Wait, Ben. Wait, no. I want to know who Ben's talking about. Like, genuine question. Who are his boys?
Well, it's like, isn't he friends with, like Purge and those guys? Like, that whole fucking circle?
Purge?
Yeah.
Well, he's not Boston, so who else is there?
Like, what was his OG team? It was him, Purge... I think he teamed with Yeez, but I don't think they would pick up Yeez right now. And Timmy, although I will say Timmy's actually playing pretty good right now, but I don't think they'd pick up Timmy. The problem is they might try and they might be the team to try and pick up like the P7 players, but I don't know if that really I don't even know if that makes their team better. You know what I'm saying? If it's like, I don't know, what would you drop Lunars for Geo? You'd keep Tej, you would Tej, Gwyn, like Geo and Wake. I don't know if that team is infinitely better.
Geo and Wake is a good shout for Vancouver. I'm not even trolling. That's a good shout. Geo is not a bad shout. If we're going to talk about Geo to Vancouver,
I'm on board.
Just
said, I'm coming. You're sitting there watching.
Duarte's coming. Hey, I'm not even trolling. I don't think that's a bad shout.
He said, y'all don't know what's going on. He's about to roast the fuck out of us.
He said, we don't know what's going on? All right, get his ass in here. Maybe he knows more than us. Man.
Wait, Tom, hide the other box then. If you're gonna, yep, there you go.
Get him in here.
Yeah, Duarte's looking good these days, man.
He's got TeamSpeak pros. He can fucking
Duarte is looking good these days.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, bro, like, how many times? What did he say? There's like 2 things they can do. I'm booting up my PC. All right, here, Duarte's on.
There's more than 2 things they can do. I think they may only have a couple of good options. The problem is that, and I just think. I'm going to say this, and I mean this with all sincerity. I think Gwyn is talented, but I think this is going to be a key year for us to see which path he goes. Does he figure it out a la Joe Deceives and really kicks it on from there? Or is he one of many of players that we've seen in COD who have a lot of talent, a lot of gunny, but they don't necessarily make the consistent right play on the map, and they just kind of are, I'm not saying forgotten, but They just never take the next step as a player on like an elite team.
Yeah, but the right people around him will help him take that step to the next level. That's like the right people around him will, like they'll learn from that. At least I hope so. I mean, he has had some vets around him, but you know, like he started with Clay and Fellow. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what did Tyler's Fellow just texted me? Hold on, what did he text me?
No way.
He just texted me. Hold on, let me see what he said.
Hey, can you repeat it?
He said, please let me get in there one day. I can provide clarity. Why don't you just join up right now, Tyler Fellow?
He might be on an airport or the flight or something. Maybe on his phone.
User joined your channel.
Yo.
Hey,
Yeah, let's go, Chris.
What a pleasure.
Duarte!
From your channel.
He's in Dallas. He said he's in Dallas. You can't join on your phone, Tifa? All right, Duarte, go ahead. Why don't you tell us what we don't know? Duarte?
User joined your channel.
Yeah,
He's
well,
back now.
Oh, there we go.
Bro.
Oh, Duarte, what's going on?
Listen, bro. You gotta like when you're breaking down a roster of like this catastrophic proportions, you gotta start with step one. Okay? Not everyone's gonna be top 8, just like you said. Like they need to have a foundation, and then after they have the foundation, they gotta build off it, right? So like you gotta start with small goals, bro. First things first. You got to get motherfuckers going in the right direction, bro, and at least having a game plan. They don't know what the fuck's going on. It's clear as day. They have no teamwork. They have no leadership on the roster, so they don't make any decisions in game, like properly. The only time they probably play good, and I'm willing to bet this in their scrims, is when they're just like frying, and it's just like flow state. Like they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I'm ripping papaya on
Okay?
this episode, Jack.
So they need to pick up some fucking vets. Like, and I'm not saying vets as in like the old ass motherfucker. No, I'm not talking slasher. No, I'm talking about like people
Jesus
that have
Christ.
experience winning with multiple teams and
Microphone
having success,
activated.
whether that be in challengers or whatever. Like for example, like how Ravens have Exceed. Well, this team could get people like Brack, right? I wouldn't even care if they put at least like maybe Fellow on there, right? Or fucking like Diamond Con, like something like that, right? Like
I like Brad.
get a foundation of people
I
that
like
like. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is like they need a foundation of people, or at least one other person that has good experience putting together different teams, you know, with youngins or just a string of
way.
different players. Okay.
Slasher just said, what did he just say? Oh,
Oh shit! No shit. What's good, Liddy? Anyways,
Liddy's
so
in here.
they got to start with some sort of foundation like that. So whether that's like, let's say, picking up some players from like that Diamond Con team that like started off pretty good with like Standy, Johnny, Diamond, something like that, right?
Mhm.
Or with people like Brack or Fellow. And then you guys were mentioning like P7 or whatever. Like that wouldn't be bad too. But like even those guys, they're not those types of players. It kind of run into the same scenario, even if they're talented. Like I think the reason that team is good in challengers, obviously they're all like pros, like they slay, but like they have people like Yuli and Turiel who are just nerds. They are like
Okay.
nerdy ass like players.
All right, so,
Like, I
so,
wouldn't
so
even-
what's in Vancouver do, Duarte? Let's cut straight to the fucking point here.
I just gave you their options. Like they got to
No,
pick
no,
up
no,
people
but
like.
I want you to say what you would do now. Like you gave me options, but I want you
fuck.
to actually tell me like what you would do though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Trying to- I'm
someone
trying to
said this.
think.
I can't say who it was. He said, players I ran circles around BSing on my name when I'm freshly retired. Weird. But I can't say who said that.
that was probably Liddy, no?
Was it Austin?
I can't say.
You can't you can't say. Wait, Liddy,
no
we
one's
want
BSing
names.
on Austin. We're just saying.
Liddy, we
like,
want
I'm not
fucking
talking about
names.
the old vets. I'm talking about like the challenger vets, like that are like still competing.
You know what I'm
But-
saying? Liddy, we want fucking names, Liddy. We want
But you
names.
talking about me because we team together. But anyways, nah, bro. I don't know. I haven't really watched a lot of challengers lately, so I don't know how like Diamond Con's team's doing. But like thinking of like who would mesh well with Gwyn, right? If he stays on the team, I don't like Gwyn being the most aggressive player on the team. That should definitely not be it.
Oh, he
They
needs
need
to
to pick-
be he needs to be a simp in a way.
Yeah.
He needs to be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
roaming
yeah.
slayer whose job is
Simp.
to get kills.
Yeah. They need somebody like I'm looking at the subs. Maybe like Johnny would work well with him. I wouldn't want to see Standy. I feel like Standy's kind of the same. Maybe Yuli would look pretty good with him too. Like out of the sub players like that I know.
You're saying they
They-
need like an entry SMG
They need,
to
a,
set
they
up
need
the
an
map.
entry. They need an entry SMG. I think Johnny would be good. I think
so
Johnny
so
should
you're
be.
getting rid
I
of
think
Abe?
Johnny.
You're getting rid of Abe, Duarte?
Fuck yeah. getting Johnny in there. That guy's a beast.
You're
Abe was
getting rid
Oh,
of
listen,
Abe
listen,
after
bro, I
what
love-
they just gave to him?
Well, bro, but it doesn't matter. They gotta fucking Okay, if you're just blaming on the ARs, bro, like it's not just the ARs, bro. They gotta recomp this team, bro. And Abe, listen, Abe.
They threw Abe in a fire pit.
That's fine. Abe, great player, no experience. No experience. It's literally the least amount. Like he's probably the least amount of experience on the team.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine. Not when you're trying to salvage
Look
a
at
roster.
Lurch. He didn't have no fucking experience. What are you doing?
They're in a
Doesn't
bad,
matter, bro. They're
they're-
not
Look
in
at
the same
Mercury.
position as them.
boys, they're in a bad spot. Like they're
Bro,
going.
Brack or somebody's not going to come on this team and turn Abe into fucking a person that's going to be optic and fucking these
We
guys.
never
Like,
talk about
it's
the
not gonna
stallions
happen.
like that.
It's
I
not
need
going
to
to
go for a
happen.
walk.
All right, he's defending the
Stallions
Stallions.
crash
Okay,
out.
Johnny, better player. We're picking up Johnny. Okay, then we're going with. I'm thinking Brack or Diamond Con or no bullshit, both. Like, just get it out the way.
No, they should
Get
not listen.
out
I
the way.
love Connor and love Brack. I think putting them together.
Wait, who's on their team now?
It's
Lunars,
ZC,
Abe,
it's
Oh, it's
Teach,
Flames. It's Flames
Yeah.
is on that team with Diamond
Flames
Con.
instead of Exceed.
Fuck. Okay. I'm picking up Brack. If we're not going with Diamond Con,
And they just lost to the Absolute Huntsman. Just wanted to
Did
put
they?
that out there.
yeah, but that's like you guys are like, bro. You guys are like New Blood. It's like the same thing, bro. Like unless you pick up your whole team as like a systematic team, they would just be all running around the map clueless because they would have like no chem. But you need like a vet, like a staple. Like you need experience. If you want to salvage this roster and create upset potential, you go for experience, and then you build off that. Like it's just if you just put together a bunch of like rookies, for examples, they're gonna run into the same issue.
Yeah, but they
I don't
can't
disagree.
make. They can't make a fucking. Okay, here's the problem, Chris.
Oh,
I
shit.
think the best way to play this game for them in their position is they can't sacrifice pace. If they want to have a
Who
chance.
the fuck is saying
No.
sacrifice pace?
Well, you're talking about picking up. No disrespect, like Brack and Fellow. Like you're not going to get pace.
Said
with
Brack and
putting-
Fellow?
No, but
You
Brack
think-
deserves a shot, by the way, because I've been
Brack
saying that
definitely
for a
and
deserves a
while.
shot. Brack
And hold
definitely
on,
deserves a shot.
and hold on. What are
But
we
the idea is
saying? What are we
you-
saying? Like these teams, like these players
Well-
aren't playing the same game in challengers.
What's the four that you're proposing now?
I'm not proposing a fourth. I'm like thinking of like
They
combinations.
can never propose a 4.
Well, that's because it's not up to us. I'm giving them options.
It's not up to us. Yeah, it's true.
I hear you, and you want to go for
But-
experience, but they got to also like.
You
They
need
got-
you need some experience and some shooters, bro. Like you're not gonna get it all, bro.
They need to, because they're in such a bad spot league position wise, right? Probably 10 points after the split. They need to find a way to get a bunch of sixths in order to like actually have a chance to qualify for champs. The one thing they need to do though is they also need to make sure they can keep up with the pace that these other pro teams play. So whatever comp you need, yes, you need to put experience in. That's why I do like a Fellow or a Brack if they are that like main AR like anger player.
Why
on the
did you say
team.
El Reader?
They still need pop off like
Oh, fellas
Bro,
here?
this-
talent to play around that. Like you got well,
yeah,
Andrews-
no shit.
well, no,
That's what I'm
last-
saying. You get
Chris-
people like Johnny.
Wait, what did you say?
That guy's a pop off player.
I know, but last point, Chris, is like, and I'm not, there's not like someone's got to get 11th and 12th, and I'm
I
gonna be
would
honest.
say I
like,
would say get a Luca, but like that guy's on phase.
I don't think they can get a
He's
little.
sick of being
Obviously.
there. Bro, I'm trying to get
Obviously.
Tyler Fellow. Does he need speak his son? Does he need to get him in here?
Dude, you guys aren't listening though. It's like, Ben, you're like saying, "Oh yeah, let's get this pop off potential." Motherfucker, the pop off potential players are all banking on themselves. They are not joining Vancouver.
DMs, Tyler Fellow, DMs.
Yeah, but they got a tough thing of like you can go pick up 3 or 4 experienced players, but is that
They
is that
only
roster-
they're
they have to find a way to get 2 sixths. If they
the
can't
only
get,
okay.
if they can't get 6 twice, they're not making.
Listen to me, bro.
champs.
The only
Play
people
now.
that are viable for them to sign right now are people on like P7, people on Diamond Con's team, and people on Omit outside of Aluka.
Bro,
Maybe
the odds they make
and I-
champs, by the way, no matter what the roster
It's
is,
so
is
cooked. It's
very
so low.
slim, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
Nah, no, it's not.
And the reason,
Yes,
the
it
reason,
is.
Nah, they can
What?
get, nah, they a big turnaround. They can get back in there. Well, you're gonna
Yeah,
give
they
up?
would-
We haven't even been to a major yet. You're gonna give up on the champs? But bro, they get 3 wins in a row, 4 wins in a row. They're back. The fuck? You can't just give up like that. You haven't even been to a major yet.
I mean, just based
I-
upon like
I-
talent
yeah,
available,
bro,
it's just not
it's
gonna
less
happen.
about them and it's more about
Damn,
the
I'd be
combo of
losing
how
full
good
if
some
y'all
of
were
these
my
teams
teammates,
are and
I'll
how
be
ahead they
honest,
are
bro.
already. And then we're talking about them making a change and hopefully winning 4 or 5 games in a
Yeah,
row.
they're chalk,
It's not
bro. Like
it's not
they-
impossible, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, they need a foundation or like a quick fix where they just pick up like damn near an entire team, put it around Gwyn.
Well,
Like literally pick up 3 people
well,
and put them
what
around
might
Gwyn.
help them, Chris, is that I think there's a good chance that them and C9 are getting 0 points this major. Boston is going to get a tough match. And right now, Toronto and Miami have a very good high likelihood of playing each other for top 8. So one of those is also getting 10 points. The problem is those last two are probably also getting a minimum top 8, but in the standings.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. They
Like
should,
they're only gonna be 20 points behind.
do all what they should do.
Like,
You
tough
all what they
spot.
should do. And I'm saying this like wholeheartedly, and I think it'd be a good decision. They pick up P7 and they use Gwyn instead of Turiel, and they offer Turiel a coaching position. Who's their coach right now? Is it Atura?
Yeah.
You know, that's
Okay.
fucked.
You just
No
disrespected
offense.
the
You
fuck
just
out of him.
disrespected
No,
the
no, 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 no. No offense.
Just gonna give him a coaching
No,
position?
no offense. Wait, because you're already saying they're going to pick up Gwyn. They're not going to drop their entire team and pick up P7. So I'm like obviously going in with the intention that that's happening. Correct? I'm not doing it because
No,
I'm like,
you
oh
can
yeah,
drop Gwyn too
Turiel.
if that's what you think is better. Like
Okay,
whatever
well,
you
if
think
they-
is the
if-
best.
If you want a quick fix, you just will send it on there. But what I'm saying is, I
get
think
what
that'd
he's
be a
saying.
good idea. And
I get
I'm
what he's
telling you,
saying.
and I think for Turiel, like granted, he's had like he's had a lot of like downs in the league, right? So I personally don't think no matter how good he's doing, it's probably very like slim he's ever going to get in the league. If you know Turiel and Tyler, you know him, I think he'd be a good coach.
All right, so here, may I get the talking stick for just one sec?
Go ahead.
Tyler Fellow, man, what a fucking
All right.
pleasure.
What a pleasure.
Yeah, okay, so first off, I want to say, I don't have an intention of getting on Vancouver, so I don't even want my name floated there. Like that's not my intention.
Send him the contract.
I like with Gwyn, right? Gwyn used to run a sub. When I teamed with Isaiah, he was a great sub player. He still had some things to learn. It was his rookie year, but he was a great sub player. Last year and going into this year, I think he's transitioned to an AR. And what you'll learn is when you run an AR, sometimes you don't really have as much of an impact on the map as when you ran a sub. So if I'm the GM of Vancouver right now, I'm telling Isaiah, I'm looking him in the eyes and I'm saying, you're running a sub. And then I'm going from there. That's what I would do. First off, you need him in his right role. Like, I think Isaiah is a great player. I don't think you drop him. But I definitely think you get him in his comfort zone. Right? And as far as outside of that, like, Carson is not slow. Like, I play with Carson, and like Carson pulls out the sub more than I do most of the time. Like, Carson bangs.
He's got a stigma from 2019, bro. It's 26.
And what you just said about Turiel, like, I mean, to each their own with how people think. I think it's very game by game. Like, straight up, last year I was getting fucking had. Like, I was getting shit on. There's no way to dance around that. Like, I was getting shit on. You can blame the team, this, that. I was getting shit on. You move it to this game, I feel like I'm fucking 21 again. Like, you know what I mean? It really comes down to the life that the team invigorates in you. If you have a team that's losing every goddamn map, like how Vancouver's in right now, like, yeah, dude, I'm sure their practice sounds fucking miserable, dude. And like, you guys know better than anyone, like, in the league, you have like 4 days of practicing 2 sets a day, a 2 and then a best of 11, 4:30, right? Plus your VOD. So you have like 8 to 10 scrims a week to turn it around. And you're right. Maybe you have a hard fucking schedule. Maybe you played Optic last week and then FaZe the next week. And like what Zin said, so it's very hard to like, did this team get better? Are they playing better? Did they improve last week? It's hard to really tell sometimes, right? But you're right. It all comes down to like the team and the energy and the vibe. Like, are their scrims going good? Like, oh, okay, they had some bad matches, but like, are they still worrying about the right shit in scrims and the arrows and so forth and so on, right? It's about like kind of finding that team's identity. And I don't think they found like an identity yet.
No identity. Tyler Fellow, man. What a pleasure, man. What
I
a
will
fucking
say, I will say
That'd be
one thing,
sweet.
Tyler, is next split, everybody plays everybody. So there's no
That's
scheduled
amazing.
cheese.
That's
There's
amazing.
no scheduled cheese going on.
But Tyler Fellow, what would you do with Vancouver, man? Would you blow it up?
Hold on, real quick. And I will also say, stage 2 is the most important split of this year, without a doubt, based on how many matches there are. So stage 2, you fuck around, you don't have the roster you want.
You're fucked.
Once again, it's not impossible, but
year's
it's
fucked.
very, very unlikely that you're doing anything if you have a bad stage 2.
Yo, so do you guys actually think that Gwyn is fucked and can't make champs? I don't like, bro, I don't think it's like that,
It's
bro.
not impossible, but it's unlikely, Tom, because it's less about right now. Surge
If
is in
he
hell.
stays
They
in
need
the
to figure out a
situation that
roster,
he is, it's
and
unlikely.
then, but you also have to think about the teams they're competing against. These good teams are gonna get better and better. Thieves, FaZe, Optic, Toronto, Miami. They're not gonna get worse.
You have to
At
take
least odds
advantage.
are they're
yeah.
not. They're going to get better. Right now, I think is your best shot of beating the top teams.
No,
The more the
Zim's
game
right.
progresses, the more the top players start playing intuitive COD and everybody's playing the same game, talent is eventually going to prevail. The longer we go, the more separation we'll see.
The worst thing that happened to them is the Carolina boys figuring it out, because that's one more spot that's getting away from them right now. Because you got to think Miami and Toronto are also good teams. So you include Optic and everybody else in the top 6. That's all the 8 spots right there, leaving G2, Boston, C9, and Vancouver not making champs.
And
so.
dude, C9 and G2 have both been a team that are going game 5 damn near every series. So it's like, God forbid from Vancouver's POV, those two teams start figuring it out. Then you have like a 10-11 team league where everyone is right next to each other, you know? But I agree completely with what Zin just said. Like, as the game goes on, like, for example, Thieves, they've had like a little bit of lulls this stage. Like, I do not think that is going to be a thing all year for them. I think as soon as they get on LAN and start getting some LAN reps in and like get a little flow going, they're going to walk away from Major 1 a 10 times better of a team. You know, and same thing with a lot of other teams. They're all going to start
You
like
improve so much from events. I don't know why.
yeah, exactly. Well, everyone's
weird.
just so locked, bro. And like any differences anyone has with each other, you set aside, like, and you're just playing COD with your boys. You know, you're just locked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also just so punishing now. Like, once again, like, I don't mean to be a nostalgia merchant, but losers bracket nowadays is very different, because if you were in losers when we were coming up, you played a good amount of matches to justify where you are, and you got a good amount of reps. Now they're showing up and they could potentially play one series based on their online performance and go home. So they're fighting an uphill battle against the top teams. The worst teams.
That's a double-edged sword, though, Tony, because you can also just win 2 series and all of a sudden you're fucking like Vancouver can literally go into this weekend and be like, guys, we win fucking 2-3 series and we're already fucking top 6 here.
But that's a very difficult thing for a 12th place team to do. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you have this slow drip of losses from Vancouver where you're playing week to week, you're losing. You lose, you play in 7 days, you lose. Then you go to a major, your back's against the wall. If you lose that series, your tournament is over.
Yeah, but what I'll say is Tijon Land. I remember Tijon Land. That big bastard's really vibey, bro.
Yeah, listen,
Like,
I want to see
brings
my
it
boys
together.
do well. I do. All I'm saying is it's an uphill battle when you're starting in losers bracket at a major.
Oh, 100%. Like the whole psyche of having to wait that whole extra, because you don't play on Thursday, right? You wait that whole extra day. You got to wait day 1 of the event, and all like there's such a build up for
No,
that
Austin, I
one
100%
match,
agree with
right?
that.
What did he
And
say?
I've always died on the hill. He said sometimes all it takes is one big win and changes your whole team, and I agree with that. And it's not even just a win. It's a hard point map. It's a 1v2 clutch. There are certain things that it's kind of like voodoo. Once something good happens, something just clicks and the team starts playing unreal. But the odds of that happening to the 12th place team is just a lot less likely based on what we've been seeing. Like, it's one thing. It's one thing if it's a team
ceiling, to your point, Zin.
like here. I'll use Optic for an example, right? Because Optics obviously right now we're losing big games. We just lost a few big series. Everyone's talking about us going into the major. I think our team is one of those teams where it's going to take one map or one big moment, or a moment like Simps 1v4 last year, where a team of that caliber, once they click, it's going to super click. It's just more difficult for a team that's in last place and literally haven't even had any glimpses of greatness this year go out there and do it.
Normally when that happens, though, Zin, usually we have already seen like the team ceiling, or like when they play their optimal COD, right? Last year with FaZe, we know because they won EWC that they have that in them to win. And obviously when they did December start, it was slow. They got it going. Your Optic boys, same thing. Like, it's been a slow start, but we've seen how well they played in preseason. Like, they have that teamwork.
Joey
that's nasty
Day,
in them.
baby,
We-
Merc in the
when have we
chat.
seen
W
Vancouver
Merc in the
won
chat.
fucking 4
Microphone
maps
activated.
in 7 series. Like, we haven't, outside the one win they got, like, we haven't seen their like
Ben,
one clean series potential.
How many series have they played with Teach so far? Like, I think, is it like split down the middle 50-50?
They played 4, right? They picked them up after December, correct?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how many series, because the scheduling
3.
is a little weird this split.
They
3.
played 3.
Somebody said 3.
They've had tough matches. Well, I mean, just to give them like a grain of grace. I mean, once again, they just lost to FaZe. They lost to Optic. It's not like they're getting pummeled by, I guess, some of like the lesser teams, but just from top down, even the teams that are like sort of in the same boat as them are still putting up fights. Cloud9 are choking series versus Gentlemates. They're going to game 5s. Boston is reverse sweeping Cloud9. Like, we're still seeing better glimpses from those other bottom teams compared to them. and you're starting in losers bracket, and look at the 8 teams in winners bracket. Look at the form, G2, Carolina. Look at the form that all of those teams are in compared to a team like Surge.
Oh, they played 4, Ben?
They played 4. It started with that win, but it was the 3-2 over Boston. So it's not like they blew Boston out, and we haven't even talked about them yet. Like listen, we've seen weird situations, right? The Vancouver, the most obvious one I can think of is like the LAG, like Minnesota Major 2 pop off, but I don't know if that's like repeatable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think Vancouver have a bad schedule draw. To your point, in January they played Optic and they played FaZe, but like.
Here's the thing,
Listen,
right? Like, who
someone
could they
saw-
potentially play Major 1? Who falls down if they like? What series falls down to them? That Major 1.
I'll tell you right
First
now.
round.
It's
Thieves, I think, right?
Thieves.
Thieves are Carolina. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
It's
think
a
Fucking
very tough matchup, bro.
Yeah, that's a very
Fuck,
hard
man.
round 1.
Fuck. We gotta figure out how we're gonna get Abe to the top. Fuck.
Not gonna happen. He needs to. They need
Man,
Gwyn on the
Duarte,
sub.
Duarte, shut up. We're gonna figure it out, Duarte. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Gonna get to the fucking bottom of this.
And by the way,
They
I
threw him in a
don't-
fire pit, Duarte. They threw him in a
I don't-
fire pit. He's burning right now. I gotta get my fellow stallion out of there.
I don't want to pile on the misery, but like, if any one of the other top 7
Microphone
teams
muted.
is
Fucking
potentially making
Duarte.
a change, or
Fucking
any of the bottom
Duarte.
4 teams are making a change, like they may also not be in first in
Microphone
line on
activated.
anybody they want. That's the problem. Is we can build the world's best hypothetical roster for Vancouver, and those players might just turn them down. You know,
Well,
they're
I
in
mean,
a
I
really
don't know.
tricky
I
spot.
actually don't know.
Gio,
Here's the thing.
Big
G2
Wake, and Gwyn.
G2 and Carolina being
What
as
about
good as they
Abe?
are right now is
I
really
said
good
Abe. I
for
said
Surge.
Abe, Gio, Big Wake, and Gwyn. That's what I said.
Yeah, but what if G2 come to this event and get last, which is theoretically possible,
So there's actually an angle I wanted to bring up.
or get
So-
top 8 by the way, because just to
The
fin-
The
finish
bracket
my thought,
tag. Get the bracket
Tyler,
tag,
if
Gio.
if G2 lose to FaZe and beat Boston, then
Yeah.
they're probably playing either Falcons or Optic for top 6. Like they're getting 8th probably this event, I would think.
Who are you talking about?
G2.
I mean, I don't really see a world
You
where
think they're getting
G2 are quick to pull
They
the
have
plug
to-
right now.
You understand what I'm saying? If they lose to FaZe and they beat Boston, they will play either Cloud9, Optic, or Falcons for top 6.
Yeah,
Like,
but once again,
I think
even
they
if
can win that. I think
even if
G2 can win
G2
those
plays
series.
top 8,
They just beat
I
FaZe.
I don't think G2 is like super high on the list to rush to make a change. I
I'm
think
gonna get
G2
Tyler
right
Fellow
now
back
is,
into play here, guys. I'm gonna
honestly,
get him
they're
back into
looking
play.
at
Don't worry
their
about it. It's
entire
what I
team in a
do.
positive light. They're playing phenomenal Call of
We'll
Duty.
get him back into play there.
I
Hold
agree.
on.
They've lost some very, very,
So,
very,
like,
very, very close series.
Compared to like a
I don't know about that
C9 or
one.
a Surge, I don't think they would rush to the change. And maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, I could be,
What do you
but they're
think, Tyler
definitely
Fellow?
lower
What
on
do
the
you think,
totem
Tyler?
pole when it
I don't
comes
know.
to being quick
Um,
to make a change.
I think the league is incredibly close right now, and
See how I
I think
did that?
one change can
That was cold,
obviously
chat.
if it's the right person and it's for the right team, it can make your team a lot better. But you can also you can take steps back. It's very possible. So it's like if you're that close in a league right now that is this close, do you really want to? If you think your team's all right and you guys are
Microphone
working through,
activated.
getting better every day, your scrims are good, and you see the positive progression, I think it's very risky to make a change right now for someone like them. I think their teams, when I watch them, I think they're good. They all have glimpses. Sometimes they fuck something up or they lose in game 5. I don't think they're a bad team at all.
It's
I mean,
got
I'm
to be
gonna-
confusing too, real quick, Ben. And the reason I say it's confusing is because before G2's most recent huge stint, the questions were like, okay, Estriel not playing the greatest, Caesar's not having the best series. And Estriel comes out and has his best series of the year, and Caesar is now playing pretty consistently well. So now it's like, fuck, the team is performing well and everyone's playing well. There aren't the same questions that were there a few weeks ago, I feel like. I just feel like they're lower on the totem pole. Like I see Surge, I see Cloud9, I see maybe even Boston. Obviously, it's major dependent, but I have those teams make a change first.
I mean, you guys got to think about coach philosophies too, right? That definitely plays a factor, for sure.
That's
right?
true. That definitely does.
And
I feel like they have
I
different
don't-
styles.
Yeah, I don't think I know Dan, I know Looney. I don't think Dan's thinking of a change right now. I think Dan's thinking very forward with this team personally. I don't think he's thinking in his head oh, I need to drop this guy or this guy. I think he's thinking, how can we get over this game 5 hump that we're in?
There is one situation though, I
100%.
will say. If there's a situation that I'm kind of just throwing shit at the wall, if G2 has a guy in challenges that they're looking at, that they're like, okay, this is going to be our guy if things go wrong. If there's a situation where they place top 8, right? Not terrible, but not great. and that player might get picked up. It might force their hand as well. If they're like, fuck, bro, we really want this guy, that might force something quicker than we'd expect.
Boys,
Just throwing shit at the wall.
If GT don't get a gritty minimum top 6, Caesar's getting dropped. I will put 5 gifted on the line for that right now.
Damn, what the?
What if he fries though, and that happens?
Well, then,
He's been
yeah,
frying.
then if he fries, then that's a different situation. But if what happened has been happening most of this
Damn,
stage so
BJ.
far, where yeah, Caesar played really good against FaZe. I think that was probably his best series of split. But he's been mostly not a net positive in respawn. He's been pretty good in S&D.
Wait, you're saying after Major 1, Ben, if they get what
yeah,
placing?
If what I think is going to happen to G2,
Which is
where-
what? They get top
which
8?
is they lose to FaZe.
Okay.
They beat Boston, and then they lose to Falcons or Optic, and they get top 8. I think they make a roster change. And they drop.
What if they beat FaZe and they win the event?
And they won the fucking event. Of course, they're
But
not
they're
going to
not gonna
fucking
make a
change.
change, Duarte.
Like
They're
why?
not-
Oh,
why
I
like,
just- I just
why
wanna
the fuck
clear-
would
I
they
just-
change that point?
I'm
Like,
trolling, guys. Come on.
brother, what?
Hey, Benja, are you at the facility?
Yes.
Can you let the Stallions in, please? Can you let the Stallions in and please escort them to their practice room, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what
Here's
you're
what I
supposed to be in,
do
but
think
sure.
about
I don't know
G2.
either. Figured it out.
The only things I'm confident about G2 are that Crimp and Mamba are not going anywhere. I feel pretty confident when I say those things.
What you say?
Like I'm confident that Crimp and Mamba are going nowhere. If there's any 2 players that are staying on G2, I think Crimp and Mamba are up there.
He's definitely not going anywhere.
Bro, Caesar's been playing good, man. I don't know. Like,
He has been.
He's been doing his thing, bro. You know, I think he's comfortable right now. He's comfortable with his team.
I'm gonna
He's
put
What
it
about
back.
Estro? What about Estro? You gonna get rid of Estro? He's been fucking phenomenal.
Oh, he's not getting rid of anyone.
That's
Just
what I'm
saying,
saying.
like he's just. I think he's just giving foresight for like the whole.
Yo, I
season.
might need to take that 5 gifted with Ben said that G2.
I would
he
take
basically,
that, Tom. Move it up to 10, though.
bro,
I'd
I definitely
move it up
take
to
that,
10.
right, T-Fel? I don't know if they
Yeah,
make a change
100%.
after Major 1 like that.
Bro, you have to think from a player POV. Like I know Caesar. I'm sure he is like a very he's kind of like the heart of the team in a sense. Like you remove his voice from the team and it probably feels a lot fucking different. So like, you know, like sure KD's whatever, but like he's playing better and I'm sure he's like a very important voice on the team. So like, I don't know. If you're going to replace someone like that, you better have someone lined up ready to go to take that role. Like you don't just drop someone like that without having someone already kind of pre-picked out.
I mean, bro, listen. I don't think G2's in a bad predicament right now. I actually think they're in a
don't think
pretty
so
good
either.
situation. I don't even know why we're talking about G2. I think this is more like a Vancouver C9 what if, you know, like what do these guys do? Because Vancouver, like, I don't know, man. Something about them, they're just not clicking right now. And I don't know what it is. I'm not in the camp. You know what I mean, T-Fel? Like, I'm not in the camp. Like, you don't actually know, like, what they talk about, how productive their scrim sessions are, like, what people's attitudes are like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't know. But all I know is right now, they just look like they're not a team. Like, right now, they're definitely behind. Like,
Yeah.
they're the team I'm looking at the most, and it's like, bro, they need to get on the same page and quick. Like, if they can make a run at the major, it'd be really big for them. Which is very unlikely, but hey, I mean, they have players to do it. They just have to figure out how to fucking do it. Like, they have to actually be a team.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a very competitive league, and it's like if you aren't brothers, and you know you're not willing to sit and die for each other, and you know, and when it comes match time, right? When it comes match time, especially, and like there's just a lot of like weird little blunders in a hard point, or you're getting 1v2'd in these weird little rounds in an S&D. All that stuff just really adds up, especially when you're not winning, and it just feels like you're in a deep hole, right? And they just need to get out of that hole. So. They need to come out and just kind of lay their sack on the table, Tom. Like chow, dog. Like ape. Like chow. Like get something going. Come out and go up 1-0 your first series. Then in the S&D, like start aping together again. Like I don't know. Like you just need to get something going, getting the ball rolling. And like when that fire starts, you know, it's kind of like what Austin said. Truthfully, it's like at that point you have a whole new potential. Who knows what it is? But you just got to get the fire started.
All right, fine. I'll get the ball rolling. All right. QK should go to Vancouver. If Vancouver's being smart, they should go get QK. They should go get him. They should just go get him and be like, yeah, fuck it. This guy's fucking nasty. Let's get this guy and we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Lock him up real quick. Lock him up. Start a whole new culture with the Vancouver Surge. Start a whole new culture. Bring another guy on board. Keep him there. I mean, fuck the comms. Somebody said it's comms. Fuck it. We need to start
Oh,
getting some damn
God.
kills. Gotta start getting some damn kills and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get some kills on the map. We'll be all right. All right. And he's, first of all, hold on a minute. He has good comms. Why are we talking like QK can't speak? He's got good comms. QK's got good comms. You guys, have you listened to him? He's got phenomenal comms.
His comms are solid. I wouldn't say they're world class.
Okay, maybe they're not phenomenal, but they're good, Ben. Ben, they're good. His comms are good.
I mean, it's good enough that I think pure talent alone, people will be willing to try it out. But like, that's an area of improvement I'll have to continue to work on. Because we've talked about there's 3 levels to this, especially if you're a non-native English speaker. There's being able to have listening comprehension to understand what's being communicated to you in English, you know what I'm saying? Not just speaking it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's being able to small talk in English, and there's also being able to call your own shot in English. So like,
And listening. No, I've
well,
teamed
what,
with a
well
few
listening
people
was
now, Ben.
one. I said number 1 was
Oh,
listening.
sorry. I'm
Yeah.
not listening. Fuck. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. But yeah, listening in high pressure moments, because like even I'm playing with Aluka right now. And one of the things, like one of the first things I've talked to him about was like, you know, when we're in a 225
Sam
hard
LaRue.
point, like I need you to really calm yourself down and make sure you're listening, because
Microphone
like
activated.
he'll still calm great in the moment, but like just making sure you're hearing
Oh,
everything.
here he is.
that's being
Look,
said
Mo's
in
in
those-
here. Luca's in here. He said,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
what? He said,
Listen,
bro,
bro.
what?
No, I mean, he's gotten way better at it.
Listen.
Like, he's solid.
Here's my
Mhm.
opinion. When it comes to Surge, you can put QK on that team right fucking now. I've heard his comms. I agree. He obviously still needs
That's what I'm
to
talking
work on
about,
them,
Tony.
but they're good enough to put QK on Surge. I'm confident when I say that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You can
Don't
put
get
him
me
on
wrong,
Surge,
they're not
bro.
perfect, and there's sometimes he might miss here or the comms aren't great, but like it's good enough.
Have some fun with it, man. Have some fun. Start
'Cause I
mixing it up
think-
a little bit.
I think his personal ability also like helps outshine some of those things. Like, yes, obviously he has things to work on, but at least he's frying while working on those things. You know what I'm saying?
Might need to get Doug with the way he's shooting. I mean,
Maybe I'm
bro,
wrong. That's the way I think.
Doug Sensor Martin to Vancouver, bro. What about
Hey, listen, if we want to talk selfless and a player that's going to get that fucking bomb down, rain,
all right, yo,
shine,
listen, what
snow,
about QK, Abe, Aluka, and Alpha? What do you think of that team? What do you think of that team right there?
Nice.
Well,
4 arrows running around in circles,
well,
just all dying and
then-
getting
Yeah,
kills.
listen, I'm gonna be
Well-
honest. Listen, Sam Havoc just texted me that. That's what I said. He said QK, Abe, Aluka on loan, and Alpha. That's what he said.
Well, next
4 people sprinting in circles chasing their tail.
Ask Luca what he thinks about that.
Hey Mo, what do you think about that team, huh? You like that team, Mo? You know what I mean?
No.
Hey, Tyler, what do you think about my fellow stallion Abe? Do you think like he's been thrown into the fire pit over there, or do you think he's a part of
I
the
think
problem?
I think Abe's really good. I think he's probably like he's a younger kid, so like I know for a fact he's probably, you know, flourishes with confidence and with people that he's very comfortable playing with. And like whether he's going to say this or not, I can tell you he's just simply not comfortable. There's probably not a lot of good vibes. Like it's probably like forced vibes right now,
Mhm.
which it's what you got to do. You can't, you can't turn the ship around being negative. But
Here's
yeah,
the
I don't
reality,
know.
though. Like I
It's
listen,
not a good
it's-
environment for the kid. probably.
Sometimes it's less about Abe as well, right? And it's more about who the guy is. Is it Gwyn or is it Abe? Who do they believe in more? Because even if Abe has a ton of potential and he's good, if they need a whole system revamp and they're seeing more for Gwyn or they think Gwyn's ceiling's higher, it's not like Abe is undroppable because he's young, solid, and he's growing. You know what I mean? Like if they need a system change and they think Gwyn is the guy, then Abe's spot is on the line, whether you agree he deserves it or not.
Yeah, that comes down to I feel like they know more than us because they're in the scrim rooms, right? So in terms of
Roblox
what
gamer
people are
just
bringing
joined,
to
bro. This guy seriously needs to get a grip.
who?
Roblox gamer.
What happened? He joined a game?
He joined Doug's game.
This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy.
I mean, I don't know why we're not blocking the bottom left code. It's obvious that there's not a fucking thing he can do when that code is blocked.
Yeah, Doug's gonna
You
block that.
can, Zin, in this game, when you're host of a lobby, you can literally go to his name and ban him from your lobby.
Well, that works.
That and covering the code. Yeah, I haven't had him
Oh,
join
wow.
since, but
Mhm.
Doug was frying, bro. He was 9-2.
someone
Ever
on my
since-
stream gifted him a
ever
sub though,
since-
and then he never joined my game again. Like I think we're
wow.
cool.
Yo,
I think we're cool.
start
Hey Ben,
gifting that
who's at the
guy.
facility? Who was that? Was it Heist?
It's like half your team, yeah.
Heist,
They
and
were
who
not
else
all-
is there?
I didn't see. I just let him in and I came back.
Oh, you didn't introduce you, like you didn't say hello. You just didn't even look at him when you opened the door. You just ran away.
I opened the door. I opened the door and came back. Yeah.
You opened the door and ran away.
You
Yeah.
didn't dap Swooty up?
No, Swooty wasn't there.
Oh.
Wait, he wasn't there. Wait, so who? So who was it? Who's there?
I
Is
didn't,
it,
I didn't see it. I just opened the door.
is it Hyde and Heist? Is it Hyde and Heist?
I mean, if they're the ones here, probably.
Yeah, it's Hyde and Heist. It's Hyde and Heist, bro. They should have went and gone and introduced yourself. You got an ego, bro. You got an ego?
Yeah, I wanted to come back and participate in the convo, and then I got shit to do. So.
They
gotta
better
set
not
up-
introduce himself. Let me see what he said over here. He didn't introduce
They
himself.
said
huh?
W Benjay, and I said thanks, and then I just fucking did.
Nah, what the fuck, Benjay? They said W Benjay when you opened it up and you said thanks and walked away? Nah, come on, man. It's in Stallions right there. Nah, that's crazy, man. Hit him with the ego. That's fucking nuts, bro. He said, yeah, he opened a door. They said W Benjay, and he looked at him, say, "Fuck yourself," and just walked away. That's insane, bro. Holy shit. Hey, Tyler, what about C9? What do we do?
Oh man, yeah, they're a tough one. It seems like everything that
Blow
could.
it up.
It seems like everything that could go wrong for them.
Yeah, I feel
Like, it
bad
just
for them
kinda goes
because they're
wrong
losing
for them.
game fives. They're getting reverse swept by
Yeah, that's
Boston. They're
tough.
choking
Yeah.
against
No,
Gentlemen.
hard
I would
point.
honestly think I'd rather get 3-0 slammed if I'm
Oh,
them
for sure.
because you'd know what to do more. Like
Yeah.
they're actually competitive in these series and they're taking turns playing well. Where it's like so hard to truthfully
You probably keep that team
evaluate.
together and see if they can turn it around. You probably keep them together because you could just take steps back making changes as
So-
well.
Once again,
They're-
practice matters.
No, they're gonna make what? They're gonna make changes if they get last this tournament. What?
So what do you
I
think they're
agree
gonna
with
do,
Ben.
Benjay?
I
What do you
agree
think they're
with
gonna do?
What if they get top 8? What if they get top 8, Ben? Who do they play? What's their match?
Well, the problem is that they will play either
Well.
Riyadh Falcons or
Well.
Optics, so I don't think that they're
That's
getting
me.
top 8. Tyler. I don't think it's happening.
I mean,
Well,
there's a
No, they
chance
went
of that.
game 5 a bunch of times. So how are you saying it's not
Well,
doable?
Yeah,
Falcons-
but-
Falcons
Yeah,
was
we're the
game
game,
five.
guys. We're the game. Listen, did you consider Minnesota G2 a good team last year? They went to
No.
game 5 plenty of times and lost game 5s. Closer game 5s than this.
That is right. Listen, at some point, closing series is what matters. Doesn't matter how close you are.
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
matter
that's
if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning.
And by the
Vin
way,
Diesel, fuck
we've seen
yourself.
them also get dumpstered in at least one series this year.
Wait, what,
I-
babe? Dan, why did my girl just tell me that you're DMing her friend?
Nah.
We're just making shit up in Cliff.
What
You
the hell are
dog, Benjay. You
what are
dog.
you doing here in Dallas,
Yeah,
Ben?
it's wrong with this guy.
We're just making shit up in Cliff Farming.
You know what I
Ben's
mean?
getting
He's-
active
you
in
know,
Alaska.
he's gonna
Thanks
show
for-
up to the
hey,
club,
hey,
man. He's gonna
hey,
show up to the
babe,
club.
Thanks for telling me, babe. Thank you. Jesus,
Unbelievable.
Ben, you are unbelievable.
Come on, Benjay. Benjay, did you show him where to go?
Yeah.
Oh, so you found the room?
I mean, there's 2 rooms. I don't know which one's supposed to be theirs. I'm in one and they're in the other. So
Oh, okay, absolutely.
I told them they got to install COD. So I'm sure that's what they're doing right now.
I mean, listen, here's the reality. I think the following teams will make changes if they bomb out. Surge, C9.
I will say,
Listen,
Boston
listen.
might-
If you're Surge or C9, you
Boston-
have to get
Boston's-
QK, bro. You have to win that race. You can't
guys,
lose that
keep-
race to QK. You
keep in
can't.
mind, one of the following 3 teams is getting automatically last in this tournament. Gentlemates, Toronto, or Miami. One of them is getting 12th. That is unavoidable.
But bro, what's Miami gonna do?
None of them I don't think any of them make a change.
QK
Toronto,
speaks Spanish. Listen, he speaks Espanol.
Wait,
Toronto,
who,
if they lose, I
QK?
don't know.
No, QK, he speaks Spanish.
Wait, really?
Apparently, he does.
They're not getting rid of Super or Rencor.
Miami's-
Eric Boom.
Mi-
Hey,
Mi-
Eric Boom. Shout out Eric Boom.
Eric has been
Boombox.
playing well. Eric has been playing really well.
Miami, if they get lost, I think probably try one more stage just because I think they're under practice and they probably will just give it a go. I don't think
Super-
Gentlemates is getting 12th.
Bro,
That
Super's
would be
arrow
insane.
is interesting, bro. I've never seen some shit like it before, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's really fucking good. But like sometimes his arrow be confusing me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want Super to fucking sit a little closer and start running it down. That's what I want him to do. I want him to sit a little bit closer, start running it the fuck down. You know what I mean? Actually, he could probably sit where he's at, but when they get kills, if he starts running it the fuck down, they might actually be different, bro.
I don't
mean-
think Miami's changing, bro. I don't think so. Even if they place 12th, I think they'll run it back again.
But then
think one
again, like
thing-
Super just like, I don't know. He's got a
I
weird
think
play style. I feel
Metals-
like it's hard to play
think
against.
Metals is the most consistent he's ever been in his career. I think he's done an incredible job at like, bro, I played with Adrian on that 10-man roster. He went from pretty damn inconsistent to pretty consistent. Like Metals is,
Sam said Miami don't need changes, man. Sam, you want to hop in real quick, Sam?
yeah,
They-
and then
they don't need
and honestly,
changes.
Trakes has been frying too.
They don't need changes now. I think again, they've been a team that didn't get here super early. I don't think they played a lot like in December during the break, January. So they're a little bit behind, but like I think if they play poorly at Major 2 and need to, catch up to make champs, they probably
It's going to
do.
be Surge, Cloud9, Boston, depending on how they play. And once again, Boston, I think Nasty's not going to be moved. Snoopy's not going to be moved. Then it's like Cammy or Purge or both. But once again, I say that, I was like, damn, Cammy might be on a chopping block. And we see Cold War Cammy go 31-13 and then fry game 5. Like Cammy started playing well. So I don't know. But I can see Boston potentially making a change if they bomb out. Anybody else? Who am I missing? Am I missing one?
It's gonna be 4 teams, bro. And if I had to make a prediction, it's Boston, Cloud9, Vancouver, G2. Look forward to make changes after this event.
Bro, Doug has to block the code in the bottom right.
Yeah, what is he doing?
I
let me-
don't know, dude. I'm
Bottom
watching
left.
this losing
Yeah.
fool.
Or bottom
Why
left.
does-
You have to
Does
block
Doug not know that?
code in the bottom left, or he'll keep joining.
Ben hates G2. Nah, Ben's not wrong. Ben, listen. The
because
fact
they
is,
hit through JoJo.
G2 is
He was
playing
there.
phenomenal right now, maybe above
I'll
expectations.
just play inner lights. And
If there's
Zoomaa.
a chance where they have to be quick,
And
if
also
they
I
place
like that
top
guy
eight,
got
Zoomaa said I gotta block the
and
code
they
on the
feel
bottom
like they
left,
may
that's why
lose
I
out
did it.
on the
I blocked
pieces
it.
that they're interested in roster mania, it might
Thanks,
force their
Tom.
hand.
Thanks, Tomasi.
Sometimes it's less about
Oh, you
truly
didn't
wanting
block
to make the
code?
change and then feeling like you have to before.
Bottom left.
Because
Yeah,
listen,
like
the
that
reality is,
number
the
on the bottom
longer and
left.
longer you wait, the more the
Dude,
top
there's no
prospects are
number on
going.
the bottom left.
when the game is starting.
I mean, Boston's I think in the same spot. I think
Yeah, like
we
if
want
you
to
look
give
at the bottom
Boston
left of
more
your screen
time,
when the
but they
game's
may,
like happening,
yeah, because they got another tough draw. They will have to play either FaZe or G2. Like I think they're probably getting last. Do they sit here after this event? If they have a guy or two they like, or go to another team, and it's like, well, we've been in a bad stage. We might be fucked. We don't know.
Bro,
who we
I don't
pick
know
up.
because G2 has spent more time being good this season than bad this year with results wise. Like result wise, like you know what I'm saying? Like
The
G2's been
fuck
good.
up, Sam. Don't do that.
What?
I don't,
Do what?
I don't know, bro.
Don't
'Cause they-
don't take what you're. Listen, you high weeds, you fucking, you bake. Don't take what Sam's saying and just be a parrot and take it as your own.
Hey, you looking at my chat right now? Hey, you looking at my chat?
I am looking at your chat.
Hey, that was the whole joke. Hey, that was the point. Hey, that was the
no,
point.
that was good.
That was good, right? That was
That
good.
was good. He just took he just read Sam's quote.
Yeah.
And he put some twang on it to make it sound like it came from his brain.
Absolutely. You know, hey, it's a good point, Sam. I don't know. That was my opinion, I think. Sam said it was my opinion. That's my
but
take
Sam,
right there.
don't you agree that even though G2 is maybe overperforming or playing at a great level right now, if they place top 8, if they place top 6, I think they stick. If they place top 8, which is a loss then a win, and then a loss, they may be put in a spot where the players that they're looking at to potentially make a move for are going to go unless they change. You know, players they're not thinking that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Top 6 they stick though. Top
I mean,
6 they stick.
it's like what you said. This year's different with like the scheduling. Like Major 2 is very important. Like, and there's one team or two teams that don't even show up to Major 2.
I will also say I don't believe that G2 is one of those teams where the players will be the ones making a change. FY, I think that's one of those.
No fucking way. You
Manage-
think Daniel Looney?
I don't think Dan's the type of coach to do that either, to be honest with you.
It might not be up to Dan though. Is the point I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Holy fuck! There's someone operating in the shadows.
Oh
I
shit!
think it's one of those situations going on over there.
Wait, who's operating in the shadows?
They got
Fucking G2. G2 management, Tom.
But
have a
what,
puppet master,
but
Tom. They have a
what does
puppet master.
G2 management know? Like, what do they know? Is it the Slayer?
Oh.
I'm just telling you, you guys are thinking about that as like an old school situation, and I don't think it is.
Ben's got something he's not fully saying here, Tom.
Yeah, well, he
This
knows
might-
something,
he
Tyler.
might-
Tyler, he
yeah,
knows
yeah,
something.
It might be one of those off-stream talks when he sees you.
No, I mean this has been talked about for past changes around the G2 end. Like I don't think it's you guys have been on those teams, old school. Players are going to kind of drive the change. If it's a bit mixier, management's going to want to weigh in, but it's a collective decision. I don't think that's what is going on in this situation. If they want to make a change, management.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. once again, I think G2 is playing at a very high level, and I would not be shocked. Like, I'm picking FaZe in that matchup, but I'll tell you right now, I would not be shocked to see G2 beat FaZe again. I think G2 is looking very good right now, and I think all 4 of the winners bracket matches can go either way in every single match. I truthfully think that.
Yeah, I don't think G2's in a little like they're not looking bad right now. They're looking good. I think them even just taking down FaZe is just like a good look for them. Like their arrows are looking good. Like they seem very coordinated. Their teamwork is definitely there. Like you don't change what's not broken, right? You just keep it how it is. See how they go. See what the results are like this weekend. Obviously, they have a lot more to look at with scrims and shit. So if you're in the coaching staff or G2 management, you see more than what everybody else is seeing. But, you know, I definitely agree that, you know, right now, I mean, I think right now they're looking pretty good. But you see how they do at the major. See if they can get some results.
Do you guys think there's a chance that any top teams make a change if they bomb out?
Depends on how mixy the situation is.
I think Tom should answer that one.
I think Thieves is the most obvious one to me. Maybe Toronto.
I feel like Tom will have some good takes on this one. Tom, talk to me. Tom, top 4 teams. You here?
Tom?
The most.
He's there. Tom?
He's on the phone. Right
I was
now.
on a phone. Oh, okay, I thought
He took his
I
headset off.
thought he
He's on
just
the
went
phone.
silent.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on here?
He might be talking to Mr. Fiber.
Oh, he's getting fiber?
Does Thieves count as a top team? 100% they count as a top team. What? Yes, I'm talking about the top teams. We all know who I'm talking about. Toronto? What do you do if you're Toronto? I mean, listen, my honest opinion on Toronto is going into the year, I wouldn't say I was doubting Jamie. It was just, I think he's now the odd man out. You pick up Real, who's young. That's a big pickup from them. Obviously, you're not moving on from Joe Deceives or Kleenex right now. But then Insight's been impressing me all year. I think he's been playing with an improved pace. And I think it definitely makes the situation a little more less clear cut than I thought it would be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the other problem with Toronto is, and this one is more famously documented. This is another situation where if management wants to make a change, it turns into a fucking saga. So who knows? Because remember, one of them, Miami or Gentlemates, is for sure guaranteed last at this event.
That's crazy, bro. That's actually nuts.
I mean, yeah, that's a product of, I think Miami obviously getting off to a slow start with the lack of practice, and Toronto fucking losing to G2 last week.
Oh, there he is.
We got fiber, Benji. We got a fiber line.
Absolutely.
It's coming from a couple blocks away. They got the fiber line. Just got done with the construction. Everything's doing pretty good now. The fiber line's connected to the building. The building goes up, bada bing bing. He said the only thing they got to do now is in a couple days, somebody's gonna come by and they're gonna take care of the splicers. I have no idea what the fuck that means, but he said something about splicers. And once they do the splicers, bada bing, bada boom, the next call you'll get is from AT&T to get your service going. Bada bing. Bada boom, they doubted us. Gavin Newsom trying to stop us, but he can't. But he can't fucking stop us. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I continue. My bad, bro. My bad. I know we're in the middle of a pinch right now.
Oh wait, no, that was a very long time coming.
Yeah,
You've
nah,
had this
I
cable
mean,
for a while.
Tyler, I've been waiting for this fiber, man. I've been waiting for this, bro. And Kason, me and Kason have both been waiting for it. So, you know, we're excited. You know, we're excited and shit. You know, no, not a splitter, guys, a splicer. Benji, do you know what that is?
You have to splice the fiber. That's like that's basically when everything will actually be like connected and ready to go.
Ooh. Hey, T-Fell, it's time.
Yeah, you're no more frame drops, bro.
Absolutely. Actually, I've been pretty good. I think ever since I bought the fiber, my internet's been good. So I don't know what's going on. I think they're playing a joke on me or some shit.
So Alpha's pretty gross, huh? This kid's gross.
Bro, apparently he's very good. Is he live?
Yeah. Alpha FL _.
Alpha.
Oh yeah, he is live.
FL
Let's take a look.
_ Good comms.
Yes, sir.
See what he does with the pressure. I'm gonna follow him. Say, show me something in the chat.
Oh.
Let me see some. Let me see if this guy's a future stallion. Oh wait, he's on Omit. Yeah, it's chucked. He's not on me.
You're chopped,
Rafi
brother.
just got his paws on him.
You just don't move as quick enough as Rafi.
Nah,
does,
yo,
Tom.
Sam Havoc texted me 4 weeks ago. He said, yo, sign Alpha. He said, sign Alpha. If you don't sign him, you're literally brain dead. Or Rafi's literally going to sign him, and then
How
you're
does
going to be
that
too
work? Can Rafi get visas in motion? Like, how does that work for a challengers team? Like, like right now, could Rafi be working on a visa for Alpha?
I would love to know if the U.S. have any of the challengers orgs ever actually got a P1 approved for a player.
Because once you get that
Eric
visa
did.
approved, you can just
Eric did.
transfer it, right?
Yeah, but was Eric on Heretics at that point? Was he at Heretics?
No. It
Ooh.
was no.
Well, what might have helped is Eric was a former pro at that point. Like when they had applied, like he was still in the league, right?
Nope. He applied. No.
Okay. Well, I guess then yeah, it's doable.
It's very hard. I would say very rare. I wouldn't say
Well,
like
yeah, it's
every
very
EU
difficult
player
for a
is gonna-
challengers team to prove it, right? Because you need to
Yeah.
essentially prove to the government that this is one of 48 players that has the capability of being in this pro league. Challengers is like a completely different landscape.
I like
The
this.
the term they use is internationally recognized. So
Yeah,
to
like,
get a P1,
you
gotta
need
get interna-
articles, you need a bunch of shit to try
Yo,
and
so
prove
say
that.
theoretically somebody had like a bunch of charges, like gun charges, assault charges. Is there a way where we can get them back in the country? Is there like somebody we could talk to, or like how?
Probably Donnie J. Tom. That's probably the only thing you got there.
You know
Yeah,
what mean?
I think I
Who?
get what you're putting down, Tom.
I
You know
think Donnie JT is probably who you're gonna need to talk to there.
Who's that?
I don't know. He may or may not currently be the president of the United States. That might be.
Oh,
the
you
person
talking about
you have to
Donald
talk to.
Trump? Or you talking about Donald Trump?
yeah.
We're talking about Don, dude.
No, I
Hey,
don't
Ben,
know
read
about
the
that.
fucking room, all right? We don't talk politics in these calls.
Benji, are you fucking
He
serious?
was asking who you'd have to talk to. I'm telling
Come
you, who you
on,
gotta talk
Ben.
to. The
Benji,
buck
are
stops
you
at-
serious?
The buck stops at him, Tom. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Oh man, I don't
Parking
know.
the bus. We're parking
Tom
the
is
bus.
the guy you're talking about.
He's been to prison a few times.
You think he could be like a mental coach for the Huntsman?
Of course, he could be a mental coach for the Huntsman.
Maybe
of
you
course,
try
he
to
can.
work on a visa that way.
I mean, listen,
maybe we
maybe
see
it could be a work visa. It could be a work visa.
You know what I
And
mean?
there's certain someone we're talking about has been sober for 15 years. He's thinking clearly right now. He's thinking clearly. You know what I mean? He's good, man. He's good. Trust me.
You know, name. Hey, Kips, come here, Kips, come here. Let me tell you something. That tone you use in that room. Can't be doing that.
Hey,
Kips.
bro. Hey, is that my dad or the penguin?
That's your
Fuck
dad.
his dad.
That's your dad.
It's my dad.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, how's Jimmy doing? That fat bastard. I always see he's eating. I always reply. He'll just. Your dad's an asshole. Your dad will just. I'll post food and he'll just reply with laughing emojis. He won't even. He won't even give me a message. He'll just reply with laughing
Nah,
emojis.
that's comedy. No, that's actually
Just-
comedy.
He's just laughing at me eating.
No, that's actually fucking hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he's always just messaging people because he tells me. Bro, I'll literally get on the phone. He's like, yeah, I was talking to Zitty the other day. I said, you were? He said, yeah, on Instagram. That's how he always ends it. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's where he talks.
absolutely.
Is that where he messages you on Instagram? Because that's what he always
Yeah.
says. Yeah, Instagram's he's on Twitter now too. He's on Twitter now and shit. You know? Oh shit. Dan Looney's in here. Oh shit, yo, Dan, Benji's trying to blow up your team, Dan. Actually, I got 5 gifted on it with him.
I'm trying to blow up the team.
Yo, Benji, we taking that 5? Yo, we taking that 5, Dan?
I'm down.
I thought it was 10, Tom. I thought it was
Yeah,
10.
it's 10 actually, Benji, and we're changing it to 10. You cool with that?
I'm down for 10.
Let's go word, Tyler fellow, that's good basis right there.
Sir, yes, sir.
Holy man.
I'm down for 10.
Let's fucking go. It's 10.
Negotiator.
Listen, Dan, if you guys stay together after Major 1, I'll slip you 5. All right, we'll split it. We'll go 50-50. You know what I mean? No matter, hey, it could be a last place. It don't matter.
Wait, so is Alpha an AR here? I guess so. He's using the AR.
Nate-
For
Nate
some
and
reason, I
Icon
thought
are
he was a
subs.
sub. Oh, okay.
He maybe I don't know what he ran when he was back in Europe, but he's
All right,
definitely running
listen.
an AR for this team.
Listen, I texted the Slayer because I wanted to get a professional opinion on what the Vancouver Surge should do. And he said, you can pass along this message. And it's in all caps as well. So you can just picture this in Slayer's voice.
Wait, can we play Jeopardy? Or is it 3 words?
No, it's not 3 words. It's like a couple sentences. It's a couple
Oh,
sentences.
here we go. Here we go.
What's the first word?
It's an insta blow it up, period. In all
Okay.
caps is what he is how he started it off. That's how he started it off. He said it's an insta blow it up. All right. He said it's an insta blow up. They should be food poisoning their worst player as we speak. Minimum 2-man change, most likely 3. They need to open their tiny little checkbook and put together the best challenger players, and that's a fact.
Wait, what
In
team is he
quotes.
talking about?
Vancouver Surge.
Oh, okay.
And then
who do
I'm
you
going to
keep?
respond, what a pleasure hearing from the Slade.
Wait. What do you keep? Ask him what player you keep.
Yeah. Let me
Ask him. Say, Pat, which player has
What
the keys?
player are you keeping? Pick one. Let's see who he keeps, man. Let's see who he keeps. He said the fat one. So I don't know what he...
Peach?
Yep, he said the fat one. That's what he said.
Oh my God, he's building around Teach.
He's building around Teach.
I never thought I would hear. Wow.
Wow. It's a cinema. Holy shit. He said the fat one, yo. What the fuck? My bad, Teach.
The fat chosen one, is that Teach's new nickname?
That's, I guess so. I guess that's his new nickname.
Fat Bob the chosen one?
It might be the chosen one right here. Yo, what happened to Nate, Tyler fella? What happened? Wasn't he with you guys?
I was kind of curious about that because Nate is
I thought
very
you guys
raw
liked
from
Nate.
what I watch.
Nate is very good. Okay. I want you guys to put yourself in this situation.
Okay.
Good,
You have
good.
two 18-year-olds that are just now playing Respawn. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot to learn. Out of the two, Mo's obviously really insane. Like, no doubt. We're playing challengers where you don't have, like, I don't have time to sit and develop someone for a year. Like, I don't. Like, my shit's at stake in that regard.
Uh-huh.
And it's like with Mo, I think he was a little bit further along. But our team is playing against 4 ex-pros half of the fucking time, or 4 people that were in the league. And it's like, they don't have mental walls. They're not forgetting to block this spawn. They're hitting routes every time they need to break. And it's like all of those little things. After we won the first cup together, people definitely don't like to see us win. It pisses them off. Everyone's going to go harder, right? Everyone's going to work harder. And while everyone else got better, we just were not getting better. We were regressing. Like, there were situations where it's like, oh, we have to block this spawn. And like, a month ago we did it, but now we're so just all over the place that we don't know what the fuck to do. We don't know to go left, right, up, down off spawn. And I think it was just like a lot of overload for Nate, like a lot of things to learn. And I think he probably wasn't really having as much fun. I think Nate, in an environment where he's not necessarily expected to win or held to the expectation of winning every single tournament he's trying to play, is going to be better for him. And I just think that he probably just needed a different team to grow with. Like, Nate is insane. He's disgusting. Like, he shoots straight as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, Nate will be really good.
Good
I
insight.
just think, like, for example, like him being on the Stallions, I think would have been so much better for his growth than him playing with our team, for example.
Write that down.
Right? Like, even though we won a cup, and that's nice and all, but like,
No, I feel like he's probably a lot more ahead now after playing with you guys than he would have been.
oh
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Damn."
for sure. Like, I think it was good for him, but I think as far as like throughout this year, where he's going to get the most growth is going to be what he's doing right now, to be honest.
Playing with Martin,
Yes. Actually, yes.
BCM.
Yes.
Hey, Martin, I like that.
I actually do.
Playing
believe
with
that, yes.
Martin.
And maybe like I'm not saying for the whole year. I mean, challengers is like a revolving door, but like for now, yeah, I think this is like honestly a good team
Ooh.
to teach him a good lesson. Like, he has 2 other cracked kids around him. He has Doug teaching him the guidelines, you know, hyping
I
him
actually
up.
do like it. I mean,
Dude.
listen, Doug. I mean, you'll have the most post-plant situations you're ever going to have in your life. With,
100%, dude.
with DCM, you're going to have the most reps of all time when it comes to post-plant scenarios because that rock will be down. How will you play after it is the question.
Bro,
Yeah.
there's pro teams in Search who have full control of a bomb site and don't plant the bomb. Like, I can't, bro. I can't. Like Tyler Fellow, you're an S&D star, bro. We go way back, Tyler. We're literally day ones, Tyler. Day ones, bro. We all the way back to 1962, man. People don't know this about us, bro. But we were literally like, you know what I'm saying? Like Black Ops 2, PlayStation 3, guys. That's where me and Tyler Fellow were at. Black Ops 2, PlayStation 3, playing with Wavy. Man, Tyler, they know nothing about that, man.
Bro,
nothing.
we had to take down TJ Haley, bro.
And Jersey and
Bios
Pharaoh and all those
XX.
guys.
The bastard was in a diaper with fiber optic internet, bro. It was insane.
Trust me. All right, we're
Hey,
S&D
that
stars.
Bios
When
was
you're on
beautiful,
offense,
boys.
Tyler, what's the best thing you could do when you're on offense, Tyler, and search and destroy? What's the best thing you can do, man?
Listen, man, like truthfully, like you spread the map, you get some info, man. Like if they're weak on a bomb, like you get control of that shit, use your text, and then like you get that shit down.
Yeah, you get that shit down. That's what you do. You get it
Tyler,
down.
Why
you
is
lay
someone
the rock.
asking me how you smelled after the cup?
Oh, dude. So like my gaming room, bro, it's like a little bit smaller than my other rooms in my apartment. And bro, like it was 10.5 hours of just nonstop matches, bro. Like I didn't even have time to take another shower, bro. And it was bad, man. It was bad. I smelled like
Oh,
Challenger.
no.
I smelled like Challenger Station number 18. It was fucking bad.
Damn. That's insane.
My girl came over to give me a hug and she went, "Yeah, I smell you from over here." I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, fuck."
no.
I was like,
You
fuck.
reeked like ass?
Oh, it was bad, boys. It was bad.
Nah.
It was bad. I took a long shower after that one.
Absolutely.
No.
Gentlemen, I got to dip. I got to finish setup here.
Yo,
What a
where are you
pleasure.
going? Where are you going?
I got to finish setting up Streamlabs scenes for you. I got to set up the Rodecaster, test all the mics.
Wait, what do you mean Streamlabs scenes? I already have all the scenes.
No, I have to add another scene for the gameplay.
Wait, are you using my shit? Like, are you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I see it on my end when you're doing this?
I don't know when it syncs. I don't know if it won't sync until you close and reopen.
But
Not sure
are
how it
you
works.
under the scene collection? Which scene collection are you under?
the same one that all your normal scenes are in.
Yo, you fucking up my scenes? You
Bro, why
fucking
you
my
being-
shit up?
Why are you being dramatic for the fucking stream?
Because you know
I'm not
what
gonna
you
fuck-
should do? No, and tell me this is not a way better idea. Why don't you make a tournament managed collection or scene collection? That way, every time we're at an event, we can just swap to the tournament mode, and boom, we're right back. We're right where we need to be.
I can. It does fuck up some of the devices and a few other things, like the flankage row, like copying that stuff over is like a little bit trickier.
No, it's not. It's not tricky at all. You just make a new scene collection and you title it tournaments, and then you just add the intro, and you're good. Every time you go to tournaments, the intro's there. Like, it's simple.
Yeah,
Is it not?
I can. I just got to make new sources for everything because it doesn't carry over all the sources from the
Yeah,
scene
but that's
collection.
fine because it's only gameplay, webcam, and then that's it. It's just chat box and sub
Yeah,
count.
but
Like, it's nothing.
don't you want the flank scenes? Like you're gonna have to switch back to their collection anyway.
Well,
for the
that's
show.
that. We should have all that. Like, Gur should have all that in a folder. We should have the 5 cam, the 4 cam, the 6 cam, the 7 cam, the 8 cam. We should have every graphic we possibly need on a
Yeah, man.
USB drive.
I can make another collection. Like fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah, make another collection. That way my scenes don't get fucked up. You know what I mean? That way
Yeah.
we're good. And then
Well,
that
I
way,
got-
every time we go to an event, we're good. Ben, you'll never have to set anything up. You'll just sign in, go to tournament, and we're good. Like, we're
Yeah.
literally good. We have everything we need.
I know, I'm loading in the Stream Deck config I had from the last event, and then I just got to test feed things on the Rodecaster because I want to make sure the noise gate's correct because I'm a little
Yeah.
concerned that's going to be a little bit loud in the venue. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
you
do that.
good, bro? Yeah, you good? No, that's good, bro. That's good. I like that. That's good work from you, executive producer Benjay.
All right,
Executive
it was
producer.
an absolute pleasure. You guys enjoy.
All right, well, listen, guys, that's going to do
Later,
it for
man.
today's episode of The Pinch. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, go to Anchor.fm, set the flank, go to audio, says wrong, go follow out the flank. On Twitter, girls with a phenomenal job, right? Socials per usual, Zoomaa.gg. We got Stallions merch coming out soon. And we'll see you guys next time. Take care, bro. Yeah. Absolutely. What a pleasure, Tony. What a pleasure.
What a pleasure.
Man.
Let's see these roads. Let me see.